Yeah. Hey, on the block I pause, no one knows why I pause, but it's the life I chose. I keep the bam calls, so don't come close. I have a shot and soul, so if a problem rolls, they tell me give it to them. Body them enemy and them friend, they tell me give it to them. Make them never figure this is a jacket. Woke up this morning, had to thank God to be the shooter, not the motherfucker getting raw. I'm sick of gooning that, I'm sick of being broke, and I'm switching the belt. I'm sick of seeing cold. Fuck sitting on your ass cause it gets nothing. The Mike Johnson of the strip, I'm on this bitch running. And if it's grip coming, then I ain't leaving. Hey, I'm like a fax machine. Nigga, I need paper. Hey, at 6'10", I was getting in. Pocket full of lead.
Show starting in about 5 minutes, man. Y'all stay with us. Y'all tuned in to Swords out of Duval County, man. Shout out. Check them out on Spotify.
No one knows why I pause, but it's the life I chose. I keep the bam calls, so don't come close. I have a shot and soul, so if a problem rolls, they tell me give it to them. Body them enemy and them friend, they tell me give it to them. Make them never figure this is a jacket. I blow big kush, roll big blunts, bump big shit, let a bitch stunt. And if it's about to go down, I'll prove it.
Y'all make sure y'all click that share button, man. Get ready. We got Jacksonville Jaguar cornerback Shabari Davis, the rookie, coming in the building to talk today, man. So y'all make sure y'all stay with us. It's going to be a party tonight.
And I was still gripping. Get paper, one thing that it taught me. But when I seen them getting loaded, that it lost me. I woke up in the morning making coffee. Pocket chopper keeping motherfuckers off me. It's the life I chose. I keep the bam calls, so don't come close. I have a shot and soul, so if a problem rolls, they tell me give it to them. Body them enemy and them friend, they tell me give it to them. Make them never figure this is a jacket. Since a kid, I was double digit banking in. I get it then, I was plotting how to get again. I'm on my own pussy, I'm going all right. You should have been on your ground while I was on mine. Hey, and little money can't do enough. My pocket chopper can't motherfucking shoot enough. And now I'm Black Fetty, but I will buck. Stay the fuck trying to get blammed up. Duct tape on the handle, black flag to it. Murder rate high, don't make me add to it. Thank God can't, but I will do it. I'm fucking with shots, and this is very easy. No one knows why I pause, but it's the life I chose. I keep the bam calls, so don't come close. I have a shot and soul, so if a problem rolls, they tell me give it to them. Body them enemy and them friend, they tell me give it to them. Make them never figure this is a jacket song.
Like I told y'all, man, this is going to be a hell of a show tonight. We got Jacksonville Jaguars defensive back, the rookie Shabari Davis, in the fucking building, coming in to talk to you guys. So do not go anywhere. 7:45, that interview is popping off. Make sure you rock with us through it. You already know we bringing you the best and livest Jags content, baby. Hey, give me about 3 minutes and we start, man. Stay with it. Swords, what? Okay. Yep. He talked to him on this one. Y'all need to get on Spotify how this was right now, man. This shit is fire. Duval County's own. What'd he say?
It's a hood, living on the edge, everybody wanna push him, but I was on some other shit. Get some dope and get it sack, get some money with my money, flip my money, get it back. Younger than a motherfucker, ripping, running, cutting, corner, pimping, hoe, taking hoes, shitting on them, stunting on them, riding in the lack deep. 4 or 5 black geeks, wise on the tires like they sliding on the back streets. Then we on the money fishing, me a couple other heads, eyes open wide with the fire, about the bubble heads, puffing on the bubble J. So it's like a bubble fest, guns ain't bubble gum, hope you got a bubble vest. Lame in the game, it's your brain, and you know it too. Thinking since your hoodie on, won't nobody know it's you. But I be on my P's, I be listening and watching. Mind on my issue with my pistol in my pocket. 17 shots, 4 clips, I ain't never scared. Bang, bang, I can make it rain like a weatherman. Google on my lap, chopper in the lap. Niggas in the front, niggas in the back. 17 shots, 4 clips, I ain't never scared. Bang, bang, I can make it rain like a weatherman. Ruger on my lap, chopper in the lap. Niggas in the front, niggas in the back. Yeah, I'm from the beach, boy.
Hey, yeah, you already know. Hey, Swartz is a dog, man. Swartz is a dog.
They pull a heater, cock and blast. Chevy hit another Chevy, pimping out the popping glass. Pulling with a black folk, gripping on the heavy bitch. Chopper in the back seat, sitting so I'm ready, bitch. Niggas, they be tripping. Niggas, they be robbing. Keep the thing on me just in case they want to rob me.
Hold on, because I need this. Hold on. Time out, Swartz. I need this to get my energy right for the show. I got to play this to get my energy right for the show. This the shit that had me going crazy. This shit had me going crazy in 2006. You couldn't tell me nothing in 2006. Yeah.
Tell your mammy I'm a dope boy.
Somebody tag King Simba in this bitch.
They say my daddy was a dope boy.
Yeah. God damn it, I'm talking to him.
I'm sitting on the brick. I got a couple more. It's money on the flip and money on the low. My mama worried cause she know it's how I do my thing. If money coming, I ain't worried about a Burger King. The dope chunky like a stripper and they loving that. Cause every other set of minutes niggas coming back. The Craftmatic got a Swiss account up on that ad. And bail money in the kitchen where the oven at. The flamethrower keep it closer than my main bitch. And fuck the fetty, I don't know you pimp, it ain't shit. So don't be hollering about your homie say he sent you round. Forget your ringtone, listen how the missile sound. Dope boy, dope boy, dope boy, dope boy, dope boy. Tell your mammy I'm a dope boy. Dope boy, dope boy.
Hey, this was my shit.
Dope boy, dope boy, dope boy, dope boy, dope boy. And goddamn it, I'm a dope boy. Dope boy, dope boy. The dope money keeping steak up on the nigga plate.
In my teams, the Army, the Navy, the greatest is Jimmy and Keenan, the ultimate bag.
Dope money keep the rent paid. Lights on, fresh fitted cap, all black, fresh nights on.
Yeah.
And what the issue when your baby needing school clothes? You work a couple weeks or you work a couple
What it say?
You flip a couple burgers or you flip a couple peas. Chuck and get the cheddar.
Oh, you working Chuck E. Cheese.
I'ma drop 27 on the 28.
Yeah.
And whip a nigga. In a minute, you can get a cake.
Yeah.
And work a block and work a corner till you're eating right. And don't forget to
Let's get it.
Dope boy, dope boy, dope boy, dope boy, dope.
This shit got me right now.
Dope boy.
Jay, I'm right now. I'm ready, Jay. Click that share button, man. Jaguars DB Shabari Davis in the building. Let's go.
A pair of J's in the chain hanging heavy now. Upgraded from a Civic to a Chevy.
Nah.
The hoes on you so you want them cause they ready.
Nah.
First they wouldn't touch you but you fucking then they let you. I keep a heater tucked just in case a nigga trips.
Come on.
Block 40 night vision with the ninja grip. Chromed out 9mm by the Peter Pan. Play me close, niggas getting smoked by the reefer man. Don't get it twisted, I don't ask no questions to them. They get the message when I flash that weapon to them. A bigger picture, but the flash was extra. No miscommunication on that half perspective. I'm a dope boy, dope boy, dope boy, dope boy, dope boy. Tell your mammy I'm a dope boy. Dope boy, dope boy. They say my daddy was a dope boy. Dope boy, dope boy, dope boy, dope boy. And goddamn it, I'm a dope boy. Dope boy, dope boy.
Free birds. Yeah.
Going all the
Yeah,
way,
yeah.
all the way, all the way.
Watch how these pieces get moving like Hasbro.
You know it.
Ain't no con in these raps, so I'm trying to be calm when it comes to the cash flow.
You know it.
Talking till I die from the city we ride, no matter the outcome.
You know
When
it.
you out, watch your mouth in the jungle, a lot of them never escape from. Agent J when I bait some, 28 in my bag like I'm Freddie T. Agent K when I'm holding the city down, blocking all of the haters like Tony B. It's our year every year, if you quoting me, we gon' see on the field. They know the county, I scream it wherever I go. When I bleed, I just see black and teal. Feel like Brunel when the place is in action. Every line that I flow always solid, that mean I ain't worried about pockets collapsing. He may go all the way, running the X's and O's, gotta love how it happens. You ain't part of the gang, I ain't gotta explain why we ain't got no room on the wagon. MIT is the Army, the Navy, the greatest is Jimmy and Keenan, the ultimate package. Ooh, never can care how you feel. You are now in the mix with the men and Teal. Nothing but facts inside these conversations. Keep it 100, the law of the nation. With all the smoke, we can meet at the bank. You know the location. Executing the play when the ball cross the plane, that's the game. Hit my little celebration. Then all I can hear is them saying, yeah, yeah. Then all I can hear is them saying, yeah, yeah. All I can hear is them saying, ooh, ooh. You know it? Yeah, yeah, yeah. Free birds.
Oh, yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Welcome to the Minute Teal Podcast. I am your host, the hot take hooligan agent, motherfucking K. And I'm rocking with the cannabis analyst agency. Look at him right now. He's just already sparking up. I ain't even got to say his name. Agent J in the fucking building. And we are the Minute Teal. Welcome to the show, ladies and gentlemen. Oh, I got to hold it. I got to give myself some love every now and then. You need self-love, Jay. Self-love sometimes. Y'all know this. It's brought to you by the Miller Creative Group.
MCG, our group of talented designers, can take your ideas and create something special. Been needing to wrap your vehicle to promote your business? Or maybe creating new business cards to stand out in your field? Maybe you're looking to create a memorable gift for a friend. Call us today and speak with a member of our staff and let us handle your vision so you can focus on what's important. Call 904-771-5855 or visit mcg247.com for more information.
Woo! And I am lit tonight. This show is going to be one for the ages. We have Jacksonville Jaguar rookie defensive back Shabari Davis coming by the show. We're going to talk to this man about a whole lot of things. We're going to talk about his journey from Garden City Community College to the Jacksonville Jaguars, bro. This is going to be a hell of an interview. We're going to talk to him about that. We're also going to talk to him about what he does on these things right here. Apparently, Mr. Garden City is kind of nice on one of these little microphones, Jay. I don't know if you knew that.
Yeah, I knew it, bro. Hey, I seen that shit. I was like, I ain't gonna cap, man. Shout out to the Duval promo page on Instagram. I was just scrolling. They was like, hey, this guy plays for the Jaguars. It's like, it's a quarterback for the Jaguars. I was like, okay, let's hear it. I said, oh, buddy, snapping. I said, oh yeah. I said, I fought with this shit.
Snap.
I was like, look, I sent y'all that shit. As soon as I watched it, I sent y'all the clip. I was like, hey, y'all got to look at this shit, bro.
And I slid into his DMs like a bad bitch on Sunday. I said, how you doing, sir? Let's have a conversation. And now we got him on tonight. 7:45, the interview's going down. So that's, 16 minutes? 14? Almost there. We right around the corner, so make sure you lock in with us. The rookies are officially signed, sealed, and delivered. OTAs are underway. We got a ton of shit to talk about. Not really, but we'll stretch it out and make you think we do because we got a 2-hour time slot to fill. Shout out to everybody currently tuned in right now, man. Make sure you click the share button. Get it out there to everybody. Let them know we live. Let them know we got Jacksonville Jaguar players in the building tonight. Let them know that we getting it in, and let them know that the Men and Teal are bringing you the livest Jaguar content like we always do every Friday, 7 p.m. Eastern time. And if you have not already, please subscribe to the YouTube channel at Men and Teal Podcast. Follow us on Twitter at Men and Teal Pod. The Instagram, well, that's Men and Teal Podcast as well. It's real simple. Join the Facebook group, man. That's where we keep it popping. Shout out to all of our supporters. Shout out to New Era Jags, Dave Cicelo. Shout out to Jaguars. Let's go. Shout out to Duval Daily. Everybody, man, you already know. So let's dive into it. Rookies reported for OTAs. They had their rookie camp. I'm sorry, not OTAs. Rookie mini camp. Let's call it the right thing. Video circulated. Trayvon Walker destroying sleds, obliterating trash cans. Absolute monster. I mean, Kevin Austin. He's just out there looking like wide receiver number 1 as far as we're concerned right now.
That boy flying around. That boy flying around.
You got Snoop out there toting the rock. That was beautiful as well. That was great. And then also the vets finally report. We get the OTAs underway. Looks like we almost have perfect attendance. And, you know, these things happen, you know, where people will miss, whether it be Doug Peterson said in his interview, it could be a wedding, it could be a graduation.
All life stuff. Yeah, he said, I was listening. He was like, it's always we talked to anybody who wasn't here. We've talked to them, and it was all life stuff, you know, weddings that they couldn't get out of, vacation, like stuff, just family stuff. And, you know, so. Or
in the sad case of Trayvon Walker, it's a funeral.
Yeah. Shout out to Dale Brown in the building.
Yes, sir. Shout out Dale. Trayvon Walker had to attend his high school friend's funeral, and that's just such a hard thing. You know, being somebody who has attended one too many of those from a very young age for friends and family alike. It is very difficult to bury someone, you know, that's literally the same age as you. That's fact, right? Like so much life ahead. So prayers go out to Trayvon Walker, his family, the family of the deceased. That's just a terrible situation to be in overall. But you know, again, that's what gets in the way of OTAs, things like that, life stuff that you just can't avoid. I know Trayvon will be back and he'll be in the building and keep going. You know, it's crazy. You look around the league, you see a whole lot going on with OTAs and workouts. You see a couple of guys who were thought to be above Mr. Trayvon Walker on that draft board for the edge rushers. They sitting on bikes, Jay. They not working out. They're a little beat up right now.
Yeah, I seen Thibodeau on the bike.
You don't want that red jersey on.
Not this early.
Reports are that Kayvon Thibodeau got tossed to the ground.
Yeah.
And got up a little gingerly.
You
know, typically, and now again, it could have been rookie on rookie violence. I'm not. I wasn't there, but usually, if you're getting thrown around in OTAs with no pads, it's usually because you're kind of a dick. And I could kind of get that vibe. I get that vibe from Thibodeau. I bet he kind of walked in that building. And this is all speculation. I have nothing to say. This is just the energy he gives. And
but lack of
effort. Those O-linemen that wanted to give him that bitch.
That shows, but to me that shows lack of effort. Like, just not, you know what I'm saying? You out there and you lollygag, you bullshitting around during, you know what I'm saying? Like, so you ain't even got pads on. So how the fuck are you on the ground?
Right. And this goes back to you know, we can talk about this as Jaguar fans because we've experienced we have experienced our own
I was there.
Injury.
I was there when Dante Fowler fucking tore his knee.
Just tore it.
Beginning, like they did all the stretches, little warm up drills. They were fine. They get into a little bit of like individual shit and
out of there.
Fuck, bro.
Non-contact.
Yeah, I had just got there, bro. As soon as I don't know if I was bad luck, but as soon as I was there, maybe 10 minutes. Yeah. Then the shit happened.
It was you.
Nah.
You brought the big juju.
Whoever came at that exact moment, it was on them.
You walked in smelling like gas.
Nah, look, I walked in smelling like good Zaza, so I can't bring the bad juju.
But yeah, we don't wish injuries on anybody. But yeah, it is interesting to see Kayvon Thibodeau on the bike. It's interesting to see guys like Traylon Burks unable to finish day one of rookie minicamp, winded, going to the training room multiple times. I mean, it'll be interesting to see who makes it out healthy. Speaking of healthy, we have our own injury rookie coming back healthy. Travis Etienne back on the field, cleared 100%, catching passes from Trevor Lawrence.
Yes, sir.
God have mercy. Hallelujah. I've been waiting.
Hey, championship Clemson, bro. Let's go. I like it. Let's get them. Let's get that. Let's get the. Like I said, if we could have got their whole team, I would have been happy.
Who you telling?
I would have been ecstatic. But we got the quarterback and the running back, bro. Like
I'm gonna start a petition now to go ahead and bubble wrap that motherfucker till week 1.
So what? So now Trevor Lawrence and Travis Etienne, they are the, you know how we call like people Walmart versions of things. What's like a higher end version, like an upgraded version?
Gucci version? Louis version?
But you might even have to go Balenciaga.
Maybe, or it could be the Apple version. It could be the iPhone version. Because
I don't never say that.
Like Zach Wilson and his running back are more like the Android version.
So I would say that Trevor Lawrence and Travis Etienne are the Balenciaga version of Blake Bortles and Storm Johnson.
Hey, I will never forget the hype that was coming in for that.
Let's just get Storm. We'll get him because it'll help Blake be a little more comfortable. He'll have a running back with him that he's right. And it probably did help him a little bit, just have somebody to talk to, and you know what I'm saying, and go over some stuff. But
yeah, it's very interesting. Let's jump to the comments right quick, man. Shout out to everybody currently tuned in. I see you. Golly, I ain't gonna scroll through all these. But speaking of Clemson, did you see the one-handed grab by Justin Ross? Let's go ahead and talk about it. Let's do it because I know the fans want to talk about it. Oh, it was good.
It was good.
It was good. It's like the ball's kind of underthrown. When I say underthrown, I mean lower than it should be, not necessarily shorter than it should be, but it's going lower than it should be. He's coming clean across the field, as deep as hell, and he just reaches the hand out. It's the left, and he reaches it out and just cups it. One hand brings it in while stumbling out towards the sideline. I mean, just a beautiful grab. Had Pat Mahomes like, whoa, had him going crazy, had Kelsey going crazy. Definitely a oh shit, he's here for real type of moment.
Mm-hmm.
This is what I will say to fans, because I can already see it coming. Well, we should have grabbed him. We had the chance. We should have grabbed. Okay, you have to understand. If you say that, you say we should have grabbed Justin Ross, and in the same breath, you're upset that they took Trayvon Walker, you don't make much sense.
Yeah.
Because Justin Ross is an absolute question mark across the board. He has been nothing but injured for the last few years. His numbers are horrific when we talk about workout numbers. I mean, horrific. I mean, bad 40, bad bench, bad everything, an average size when you actually break down the metrics.
Yeah.
So, yes, it would have been nice to bring him in. They
felt
he
got big hands or paws. Like, I don't want to, like,
I mean,
I don't know.
When I break, when you look at his grade as he was graded out, nothing jumps off the paper. Everything is yellow, and I'm sorry, two things are yellow. Everything else is red.
Yeah, I mean, that's the thing about it. Like I said, that's the thing about football. I mean, everybody's not going to necessarily grade well. It's just like anything else. Just because you don't take test well doesn't mean you're not smart. Like, right. You know what I'm saying? Like, so outside of the injuries, and I think the injuries probably are gonna have something to do with the metrics, because he's not going to be as explosive. He's not going to be as explosive as he was when, like we saw them win championship. Right. So it's probably nothing to really blow you away with. But if you're really skilled in this league, then that can take you. Your skill can take you higher. Like, you just have to be technically sound and really good. And like I said, you're talking about a play for a guy. I haven't seen the play, but for like that doesn't guys who make those kind of plays that shows concentration. That shows that you've caught every kind of pass in the world. Essentially, it shows that you don't have to have all of the elite metrics if you have elite technique and your work ethic. So
yeah,
I mean,
and
question marks all over. I would never. Yeah, we shouldn't have drafted him number 1. When did he went? Did he go in the first round?
No. He was undrafted.
Yeah, he was Justin Ross was undrafted. Yeah. So like, I mean,
he was undrafted. So people were mad that we didn't go out and get him. But again, at that point, you're going out and you're getting people you think have a legitimate shot of making this team. Had Trevor pounded the table for him and said, "We need Justin Ross here. Please bring Justin Ross here," I can assure you they would have. I guarantee it.
Does he have a neck too? So what was his injury?
He's got the same plate. According to Robert, he says he's got the same plate. Never looked the same after his surgery.
Now the plate. Well, where is the plate at? I don't know what his injury was.
I'm not familiar with Justin. I know he has multiple injuries. Not familiar with which ones he sustained. I believe he had a back or a neck. I know he had a knee. I don't know the exact injury itself.
Somebody said, "What up, Ken? Finally glad to find. I don't know who that is. I can't see who it is."
So if y'all are commenting on Facebook, I apologize in advance. Robert says it's his neck. I apologize in advance. Half the time you guys come in as Facebook users. So if you don't say your name, I have no idea who it is. Every now and then we get to see a guy by the name. Not sure why that's restreamed for you. So it's not ignoring you or not shouting you out back.
I think it has to do with your Facebook settings.
Yeah, it's something weird.
Yeah, I think it has to do with Facebook settings. But yeah, sometimes, especially if you're popping in on the first message, just write your message, and then like the old school, we used to send a text message, and they used to have your little tag at the end. Just let us know who you are, especially if you're on Facebook sometimes.
Facts. Jeff Manley in the building, man. Shout out Jeff.
But if you watch on YouTube, it'll always let us know who you are.
Yep, YouTube shows. It shows. Robert Adzer is a beautiful Thor Trevor Lawrence looking motherfucker. It's absolutely amazing. Love it. Great Avi. Is that what they call it? Avi?
Yeah.
But yeah, so it's all rocking, man. We the Justin Ross catch was great. But you know what? What I don't want to see is Jaguar fans going, "Oh my God, we should have grabbed this guy. We should have grabbed this guy." There was a lot of, bro, his injury history alone, along with his test numbers, are exactly why we didn't grab him. Okay. So there was reason to not grab him. It wasn't like we just said, fuck it, we don't need him. No. It's way too many red flags to jump out there and grab this guy. Now, some of you are saying, well, you could have took him for dirt cheap. Yeah, you could have. You could have. Now, again, he has to want to sign. He has to want to come here. So maybe they reached out. They spent a majority of that open cap undrafted rookie free agent money on Kevin Austin, bringing him in. Because, again, that was a guy projected to go third round strictly off of talent and his ability. So it'll be beautiful, man.
Shout out to Jeff Manley. That's who that is, man.
Yeah. My guy said, need to catch up with the other show y'all did recently. Only issue being on cycle is I miss so much. It's the drill sergeant, bro. The drill sergeant is in the building, man. Give it up.
Shout out to Marino.
Miniteel's resident on Mr. Marino. That's drill sergeant Marino to y'all.
Yes, drill sergeant.
Get Marino into the stadium just to like yell. You know how Urban Meyer had the PA announcer? We'll have the drill sergeant. He's just standing on top of the tower. Move to the next drill. Move. Hydrate. Let's go. We just have Marino out there killing.
Please.
Hey, Trayvon, get him up. Okay. It'll be beautiful.
Karaoke.
That's how I sound at football practice. That's exactly how I sound. But yeah. Shout out to Marino, man. Shout out to you again. As always, thank you for everything you do for our country, man. You are truly the GOAT. Drill instructor. Marines are drill instructors. What I say, sergeant?
Yeah, drill sergeant.
My bad.
Yeah,
Don't shoot. I'm Call of Duty. I already see what y'all got.
Yeah, shout out to Big Duval, man. Say you're going big biscotti through the air, man. Fuck with you, man. I'm smoking on some lemonade shit, but J to the I to the NBO. No, I'm not gonna say that, man. On live, man. We're good. But yeah, man. Shout out to Big Duval.
Big Duval. I just want to put this out there.
Truffles.
His interview's about to start here in a few minutes.
Yeah.
Before we get into that, I fucking suck at Call of Duty. I mean, like, I am bad.
Bro, it takes practice, dog. You just gotta play, dog. You just gotta see. The thing is, you don't play Call of Duty, so that's the biggest kind of issue. Now, the 3 Call of Duties that you can buy right now that are like, there's 3 that you can buy. There's 2 that will be fairly cheap, and then one of those may be like $15. If you at least go get Call of Duty Modern Warfare that came out a few years ago, like, you'll be able to actually play the game and like actually just physically just play it, and then go back to Warzone or something like that, or Cold War. But
I ain't spending no money on this game.
Yeah, and that's it.
My ass kicked too hard to go. I want to go out here and spend money.
That's the good thing about Warzone.
Guess what? I got 2 kills last game. Give it up!
Mm-hmm.
I'm moving on up. 2 kills.
We won. Yeah, we won like 3 games of Resurgence yesterday, and then we came in second twice on the regular Warzone. So, yeah, bro. This strategy, bro. You gotta. I mean, having a party is good.
That's helpful.
If your boy Ray. That's the good thing about this. I'll roll with you, man. I'll show you some shit, bro.
There we go.
I'll show you some shit. Yeah, crossplay, bro. I'll show you some shit, bro.
We got to do it. Because I don't like being trash. You know, that's who I am. Like, my mentality is, if I'm bad at something, well, now I have to get good at it, because I can't go to sleep knowing that I'm not good at something. Bugs the fuck out of me. So I got to make sure I'm ready to go.
Yeah.
So I got to make sure I'm on point.
I think Jimbo's going to try to pull up on this sometime in the near future. I'm like, that's not probably the best time, Jimbo, but
it's not the best time.
Yeah, I'm gonna tell him. I'm about to text his ass back and be like, "We gotta do the interview, bro." Yeah, Jimbo.
You got this outside setup going right now. It's pretty cool. I see.
Yeah.
I see what you're doing. I appreciate it. I like it. Right. Now, once I get back in town and we get the studio all set up and it's all legit and nice like that, then it's gonna be different. But then I gotta figure out what I'm gonna do, because I can't just sit here and get contact off of you all day. Like, every time I'm around you, I don't pass the drug test the next day. I gotta figure something out, bro. You too much. I can't do it. We gotta figure something else out. But we getting it in, man. I told y'all 7:45 we was gonna get live with Jacksonville Jaguar cornerback Shabari Davis, man. Let's bring him in right now. What's going on, my guy?
What it do? Appreciate it for having me.
Hey,
What's
man.
What's going on?
What it do?
I appreciate you for coming on. Man, I'm just happy to get you in the building, man. We've had some Jaguar greats on the show in the past, but we've never had somebody currently in the trenches. So to get you in here right now, you out there in that heat going through it, this is just a great time for us. So again, we appreciate you for coming on, man.
Definitely.
So before we even jump too fast into it, because I know some people, they're going, okay, who is Shabari? So, but I'm gonna give him a prelude to who you are, and then we're gonna have a conversation. Can I do that?
Okay, most definitely.
Right, let's do this right here.
Hey, yo, cut off. Cook it up. Damn, Jay. Hey, yo, cut off. Cook it up. Niggas tryna come around now. Shawty said she heard of me. Yeah, I'm going down now. All them hoes gon' curve me. I'ma fuck they head up. Still gon' get my bread up. Don't care about that funnel, turn around and bend them legs up. I be where them robbers be. Ain't nobody robbing me. I just bought all type of guns. Me and gang gon' shopping sprees. Niggas say he hard me. Only if you copy me. I just lost another hoe. Bitch, don't get your heart to me. Niggas tryna ride the wave. I've been tryna stay afloat. Shot it in my only fan. Too bad I can't pay a hoe. I just made another flip. Can't be scared to take a risk. Pressure with that 30 clip. Only put in 26. I ain't tryna jam it out. She like when I jam it in. Had to run my paper up. I'm back going ham again. I ain't tryna hang around. I can't put my banger down. Rapping like he never snitched. Too bad he a singer now. Bitches get to run around. Never take my numbers down. Niggas say he put me on. How that boy running now? I been in another zone. I just brought another phone. I ain't gotta pay it all. Prepay at the corner store. Where I'm from, we trap for real. They say I'm the only hope. He ain't get no scholarship. Now that boy be slinging dope. Niggas just be fucking hoes. They ain't got no fucking goals. He ain't tryna help out. Tell her leave that nigga alone. Ain't no nigga put me on. Ain't no nigga taking shit. Nigga quit to pull a phone. Boy, that ain't no gangster shit. Check my name on any block. I ain't got too many outs. I ain't got too many hands. I bought so many blocks.
Unloaded down the right sideline. Jump ball.
Prior, they won a lot of games with this defense. Slant route is broken up, and these DBs are everywhere.
Man, look here. You everywhere.
Everywhere.
You everywhere. It's a
Everywhere.
beautiful thing, man. So
Yes, sir.
now that was just a crash course for them to get familiar with who you are. But talk to me. Let the people know, man. You came out of Garden City.
Yep.
Yeah. Garden City Community College is where you first started, right?
Yes, sir.
And then you made your way out to Southeast Missouri?
Yep. I did 2 years at Garden City, then I went to Southeast Missouri right after that.
Okay. So talk to me about the whole process, man. You're coming out of high school. How were you a 5-star, no star? Were you recruited?
Man, it's crazy because, I mean, the high school I went to, it was a low-level high school. We really get kids to go to college for any sports. Really a rough high school, rough neighborhood, actually, where I'm from. Just our tradition. I mean, we had a bad name, man, so it was really hard coming up out of high school. I was no stars. I actually didn't go to no camps in high school. I probably won like 8 games my whole high school career, but it was pretty tough because my first year, my 9th grade year in high school, I went to a pretty big high school, but another high school was built, so it took all our students. So then after that, we ended up with we really had about 16 to 20 people on the team, so it was just tough my whole high school career. But I was no stars, didn't go to no camps. I played every position with a little bit of players on the team. Unfortunately, I was blessed to I had one scholarship to junior college, and I got that the last month of school. So, and then I got that to play quarterback. Mm-hmm. So I went to junior college to play quarterback. But when I got there, my coach was trying to find me a position to actually, it's college now, you have to find you at least one position to play. So my coach was trying to find me a position to get at, and it's like I was bouncing from quarterback, receiver, safety, cornerback, running back. I was bouncing from every position during the summer fall camp, and it's like he still didn't know where exactly to put me at. So for my first year, I was just at scout quarterback. Then the next year came around, doing the whole process again and again, and it's like they just couldn't find a specific position for me to play. So, and the reason why it was that, because it was a 20-man out-of-state roster rule. So it was in Kansas, so it had to be 40 Kansas, and then it had to be 20 out-of-state. So basically, the out-of-staters was the good players, the starters. And if you're not one of the out-of-staters that's starting, then you're basically not on the roster. So I was just going through that whole process, and it was kind of hard. And then unfortunately, I wasn't able to make the team again. So I didn't play none of my years at junior college, but I was still getting looks at practice. And Southeast Missouri is one of the schools that offered me from practice. So I just took that route. But when they offered me, I didn't even know they was offering me from cornerback, because I was at scout quarterback and receiver to practice. And then the coach came back again, and he said, we're going to offer you for a DB. And I'm like, shoot, man, let's run it. I mean, I didn't care what position I played. Shoot, it was a scholarship to D1. So I'm like, I'm going to take it. So when I got to Southeast Missouri, my coach told me about a situation that I could write a letter to the NCAA to get my years back, because I didn't start my clock yet. Right. So the NCAA gave my four years back, and so I just did my all 4 years at Southeast Missouri.
That's amazing. So to come out of high school rather, and coming out from those circumstances, not heavily recruited, and I mean now it seems like that's the path, right? Like all these kids nowadays, they're going to the camps. Everybody's all over the Under
Definitely.
Armour camps. I mean that's the move, and for you to have to come out, I mean you really you got it out the mud essentially,
The
100%.
dirt. The dirt.
Exactly what it sounds like.
The
Then you're
dirt.
going to community college, you're out there at the JUCO, and you're grinding through, and then wow, to get picked up, not even playing that position. I mean, that just speaks to the level of athleticism you possess, man. So
Facts.
that's awesome, man. Congratulations on that. So what got you here to Duval now? So you're going through. Well, talk to me about your time out there at Southeast.
Okay. At
How
Southeast
did that
Missouri,
go?
when I first got there, I had to earn the spot. And I mean, I came in there grinding right out the back, and I earned the starting spot my first year at cornerback. So I was playing cornerback. I started punt return as well, played other special teams. But for my first year, I did pretty good for being my first time playing cornerback. I caught me some interceptions and stuff. Just me finding my groove at cornerback, because it's really my first time playing cornerback when I got there, and I'm in the limelight right away. But it's like I just had to catch on quick. And I mean, for my first year, I did decent. I started half of the season. So it was really, I was still basically going through a learning stage. Special teams wise, I was balling on special teams with punt returns. Like my first college game against Kansas, I almost returned 3 punt returns. So, and then I caught my first interception my first college game. So my first game I did pretty good, but it's like I still was kind of nervous. I made a lot of good plays and I made a lot of bad plays, but it's like I was in that limelight first college game against Kansas, big crowd. But I mean, I did good my first year. I was pretty consistent throughout my whole. I wasn't a do good, do bad player. I was pretty consistent throughout my whole college career. My junior year during COVID was probably my best college season. I had a pretty good season. My senior year, I was consistent. I did good. I got hurt the first game of the year, and I had to sit 3 games, but I came right back in right out the back doing what I did. But the main thing I just got from it, like what I tried to show people, like you got to trust the process, man. Like it don't matter where you go. I was in the class that got the extra year of COVID. So then a lot of seniors in my class, like I was one of the 2 people that stayed. Everybody else left, and everybody wanted to leave to go bigger, and everybody think you can't go from their school. And I'm just one of them kids, like I don't follow the bandwagon. I know I could have grad transferred to a bigger school. I knew that. Right, I knew that, but it's like I didn't want to do that because I wanted to make it from the school I was at, just to show people like the big name schools don't matter, because you got kids at the big name schools who ain't even get a mini camp invite. So It's like you just can't so far just go off the big names and just think you automatically gonna get a shot. And It's like I did it from the school I'm at just because I made the best out of my situation. And it's like kids got to know, like you control your future. Like nobody else control your future. And if you know you're doing what you're supposed to do, you putting in the work. You got the stats off the field, and off the field matters a lot. So, and if you're doing it off the field, on the field, like you just got to put the rest in God's hands, and it's just gonna happen.
Mm-hmm.
Right, absolutely. He's spitting facts right now, Jay.
So
2020, that's that COVID season. That's when you were named second team All Ohio Valley Conference as a punt returner.
Yes, sir.
He started all 8 games at cornerback, registered 23 tackles, tied for first on the team with 2 interceptions, led the team with 49 interception return yards. I love this stuff, man. You can just read it perfectly. I love it. It's great. No, serious. Going through it. I mean, this is awesome, man. And it was crazy. So you're from Garden City, Georgia.
Yes, sir. I'm from Garden City, Georgia.
And then you went to Garden City, Kansas.
That's crazy because everybody like, man, I didn't know Garden City had a community college. And I'm like, man, I'm in Garden City, Kansas. And my Instagram name is Mr. Garden City.
Right.
So a lot of folks like, why is your Instagram name your junior college? And I'm like, nah, I'm from Garden City, Georgia, but I went to Garden City, Kansas junior college. And it's like crazy how it all go together.
I spent some time out in Emporia, Kansas. So I know Garden City's right around the way from there.
Yeah.
So, yeah, Emporia they got a big JUCO out there too. Mainly for basketball though. But yeah, no, it's interesting in Kansas.
Yeah, that was crazy.
It's a fun time in Kansas. Wild.
That was crazy.
But yeah, no, that is why I saw that. I said that's crazy. So Garden City, Georgia, how far is that from Jacksonville? How far of a drive is that?
Like an hour and 45 minutes.
That's beautiful.
Okay.
That's not that far. Not that far at all.
So then comes the question: is that a good thing or a bad thing? You know, sometimes being close to home is hard.
And I'm glad you asked that. Like, I made it to where I am today because, like, I believe like I'm one of the smartest people in the world. Like, just off the field, like, ain't even got to do with football. Just like coming from the environment I come from, I've been around in life and like situations of people I've been around and where they ended up and what happened to them. And like it's like people respect me and amazed about where I'm at today, and they wonder how, you feel me? And they know like it's because I'm smart. Like, I made the right choices. Like, I got 3 college degrees. I made sure I stayed in the school. Like, I didn't let the outside stuff affect where I need to go in life. And like me, like, well, like they say, like, since you so close, don't be always coming back home and stuff. But it's like they know not to even waste their time saying that to me because they know like I'm not a fool and I'm not gonna get caught up in that other stuff because I know where I'm heading in life and I know I gotta do what I gotta do. And now I'm a big public figure, and I'm homage to a lot of folks. Like, folks will get the wrong perception just off looks and stuff until people actually figure out who I am. And like that's why a lot of coaches like for rapping, you know, folks will try to judge me off rapping until like folks really know who I am. Like, for my coaches, like, another reason I got to the league is off my scouting report. When the scouts asked my college coaches about me, like, I probably want to have the best reports out of anybody because just the type of person I am.
Right.
And it's like that's what I want. I want folks to really get to know the real me before they get to judge me just off perception.
And that's why I'm super glad to have you on, because exactly everything you just said, those are the type of questions that are going to be asked, right? Like Duval Promo got a hold of your video that we're going to talk about that shortly, but they got a hold of that video and they put it out. They were like, yo, a Jaguar player spitting like this. And so I have prior experience in that exact industry out of Duval myself. And I said, when I saw it, Jay put me on it and I was like, oh, I'm hitting him up right away. I was like,
so I'm reading the comments, like, and I'm just laughing at it. Like, it didn't get to me because I actually told the person that posted that type of caption to grasp the audience. Like, I'm a business person. Like, I know how everything. I know the feedback it was gonna get, and I wanted it to get that feedback so people could actually view and actually listen to the music. And I know they was gonna say it's hard. So I didn't mind the comments. You know, people like that, you gonna get caught up in the Duval out and do his coach.
You definitely in the right city.
Like, first of all, like, I'm not no fool, and like, what do y'all think? I'm not rapping about no killing people and stuff. Like, come on, man. It's like I rap.
And that was the first thing that stuck out to me about your bars is when I'm listening to it, I'm like, because I'm listening, I'm looking at it, and right away I went to scout mode, like GM mode. I'm looking at it going, man, I hope, because I know what it's like to be the type of person, like, I feel just from this conversation with you, I can relate to everything you're saying. And I feel that I'm that type of individual as well, somebody who came from such a bad situation, and now I'm here and I utilize my path to inspire others. But I did what you were doing as well, and I did it at a high level, and I was able to do a lot of things. But what I was putting out there, people would look at me kind of sideways, right? They look at you kind of crazy. So I think about it and I'm listening to it and I'm going, you're being very selective with what you're putting out. And you're doing it. What you're saying is very smart. The bars are there and you're talking. You are barking. But at the same time, it's very, very smart. The path you are taking with it. So I mean, I salute you on that for sure.
And it's so crazy because it's like a lot of people just like, okay, I got to the NFL, now I'm spending my time rapping and stuff. Like I say, back to what I say, like, I'm a business person. I'm real smart. Like, I do a lot of stuff in life. Like, God blessed me with a lot of ability I cut hair. I'm a promoter. I have my line. I have my own foundation. Like I got a lot of stuff, just occupations, and it's like I'm blessed. I knew I was gonna go to the NFL. I'm blessed to be able in the NFL. And even when we had these conversations, our rookie orientations, they teach us just don't fall on and just think, oh, you in the NFL, that's it. Like you got to think about life after NFL, and it's like I'm using my platform to showcase my other teams, you know, and it's like all this rap stuff I'm posting, all this stuff is old. I was holding it, and I'm like, I'm gonna promote it once I get a bigger audience and stage.
Once the
like,
platform
okay,
is
I'm in
big.
the NFL now, so now I'm gonna promote. I'm not promoting no bad stuff. So it's like I got a million more songs and videos like I didn't even show, but it's like I'm just waiting for the right time. I don't want people to think like I'm just spending all my time rapping, because right now I'm spending all my time strictly football.
Yeah.
When I go to my room, when we practice, it's okay, I'm posting my rap stuff and stuff, but it's not like I'm in a studio, I'm just rapping. Like all this stuff is old, man.
Right.
So it's like people decide and just judging what they think they know, man. But it's like until they actually know what's going on and actually know what type of person I am.
Right. Exactly. And I can only imagine right now, you just wrapped up rookie minicamp.
Yep.
So you were in there now. OTAs have started, and so talk to me about rookie minicamp, man. Coming in, first of all, how did you get with the Jaguars? How did that process go? And when did you find out you were going to become a Jacksonville Jaguar?
During the whole process, I'm very realistic, and my agent's very realistic too, and we kind of knew how the process went. Like, what I was day 1, day 2, day 3 guy, come in like, okay, if this pick ain't here, we might pick you up, and you know, but you know, you can't go off all. But I just knew at the end of the day, like I know I'm a priority free agent type of guy, so I know I picked up day 3 or at the end of the draft. So it's basically waiting for a call. I actually talked to the Jaguars. I think when I was at the Tropical Bowl, I participated in the CGS and the Tropical Bowl, and I talked to a lot of scouts at both of them. And I remember I talked to the Jaguars there, but I didn't really know I was highly on their radar. So they actually weren't one of the teams I wasn't even thinking about. But when I got that call that Saturday at the end of the draft, I'm just like, man, shoot. And then it's like I'm right down the street from home, so it's like, man, then it was the best opportunity once my agent went through all the details with me, trying to figure out the best spots for me, and the Jaguars.
Beautiful. I got a person here now, commenter asking again. We are live with Shabari Davis, Jacksonville Jaguar cornerback. He says he's wondering who in the locker room that you admire the most and have developed a connection with at this time. I know it's been brief, but at this time, your brief time here in Jacksonville with your teammates, who have you started to vibe with the most?
Shaquille Griffin.
Yeah.
Yeah, I respect him a lot. And then I say that because like I'm older, and I'm older than a lot of them kids, and like I'm 25, and it's like you get, and that would help me a lot too. Like I didn't come in with like the nervous, like I'm trying to get these kids to like me and stuff, like boom, boom, boom. Like it's like you hear a lot of stuff like they might think you're here to take people jobs and stuff, but it's not. Like I'm here to learn, to try to get me. I'm trying to earn me a spot anywhere. But I'm most definitely trying, like you guys been in the league for years, so you know what to do.
Right.
But I'm giving out to learn from y'all boys, and just grind it out. And like you'll hear other people, coaches might like but coaches might say some of the older kids might not try to help because they might think you try to take their job. And it's like as soon as I got in there, like even at practice, he showed he was a leader instantly. Like he helping out, he let me know we gotta do this, do that. Like he the first one instantly. Just how I respect this man. Like he makes sure I be on it every day.
He's been that way since he got in the building. Obviously, we're from the outside looking in, but that's all we've heard since the beginning of last offseason when they signed Shaq.
Yeah, man. Shout out to Shaq, man. Shout out to Tokyo, man.
I was about to say, so Shaq Griffin has he heard any of your music? And are you familiar with who his significant other is?
Oh yeah, I've been to them even since I've been before I even got there. But a lot of the teammates heard my music. I'm pretty sure.
Yeah,
I'm pretty sure.
because Tokyo Jets, obviously, you from Georgia, so you may know her. She's signed with Grand Hustle. She's been with T.I. for a long time. She's been running with us in Duval forever, and she's from Jacksonville. So when we saw them together, we were like, "Oh, this is great!" Like,
oh yeah, bro.
Hey, Shaq's gonna be here forever. Shaq's not going nowhere. But
Definitely.
Tokyo can. Have you heard Tokyo stuff before? She can go.
Oh yeah, since like years ago.
She can go.
She can, dog.
Yeah, she can go. We gotta see it. We gotta get a Mr. Garden City feature, a Tokyo Jets feature coming soon, bro. We gotta make it happen.
Definitely.
We gotta talk to Shaq. No, that's awesome. So now you're at rookie minicamp. What's your first impressions coming in the door? You're only an hour and change away, but what did you know about the Jaguars before you walked in the building? And what have you since seen? And how do you feel the direction's going?
To be honest, I didn't know anything prior coming. It's just like what I seen like from ESPN and on the internet before I got here, and it's like I just want to see for myself how it is. I'm a type person, like I don't go off the internet. Like I want to see for myself. And it's like I know they was changing the program around, new head coach, a lot of new coaches, and all the new faces in the building. And it's like my impression as soon as I got there is like I know for a fact they're trying to change this program around. Like I don't know how it was before, but it just gave off like this a winning program to me. Like everybody, like it's just like everybody with it. It's a lot of leaders around, the coaches, great coaches around. And then what was mostly big about it, like it's a lot of player led. So once you have a good player led team, that's gonna lead to a good team. And I mean, just like I don't want to talk too soon, but it's like I know there's big things ahead this season.
Absolutely. And I mean, the off season has become one of our favorite times as Jaguar fans, because it's like, oh, there's so much hope. And then like you said, you won 8 games in high school.
Yeah.
You know how easy it is to drop a game.
Definitely.
I mean, that's what I try to tell people who never played the sport. Like these fans will sit back, how can we lose all these games really easily? Like one mistake. Like one mistake. One ball that's too short, one fumble, one time where you misjudge an angle, and that's literally the play that creates the momentum change, and it changes the entire game. And I mean, it's so easy to drop a game. And if you go back and you look at what they did last season and the turmoil they were with Urban Meyer and that whole situation, and it was crazy in the building apparently. And you look at that, we were still in so many games. They were literally a play away from winning. I mean, we went to the Cincinnati game, and we was up 20. It was 21-0 or 21-7 and a half.
21-7, yeah.
21-7 and a half. Shabari, I was acting a whole ass in the stadium. Look,
I'm crazy in that bitch.
I'm 6'9", bro. I'm 6'9", 350 pounds. I'm like, I'm screaming at the fans. I'm like, what you gonna do? Duval! I'm going crazy in there.
Oh, crazy.
Like, I'm just disrespectful in Cincinnati. And then slowly but surely, it just kept, and it came back, and it came back. And then they kick a field goal to win it. And it's like, damn. I would have never thought. I'd have never thought. But it's just so easy. And we would have been up 28-7 going in at half. But we got
bad play call. Yeah, bad play call.
We ran an option, on fourth at the goal, and we didn't get it. So, again, Stewie just said right here on YouTube, led the Cardinals at half. I mean, so you're beating Kyler Murray and DeAndre Hopkins at halftime. I mean, they were in so many games. But now you come in, it just feels different this offseason. Doug Peterson, Caldwell, Press Taylor, these guys, this coaching staff feels different. How does it feel to you as a player when you walk in, now you're meeting these coaches? What's the vibe you're getting from them?
At first, I come with a mindset like you can't really get the vibe I get like individually. Like I have to prove myself first. Like this is a business. I have to prove myself, earn me a spot, earn coach's trust. Like I have to prove myself on the field. But like my vibe I get round right when they're around the team and stuff, it's like they're trying to change the program around. Like everybody is tired of losing. Right. And it's like nobody want to keep losing. Like we want to win around here. And I could tell like the coaches mean business, and I could tell they not just here to collect a paycheck and just go home with their family. Like these coaches are here to win.
They not leaving the building at 5 p.m. and turning their phone off, right?
No, sir. No, sir.
Fucking Urban Meyer.
That shit was.
Hey, kick the kicker all you want to, bro. But you leave the building and turn your phone off at 5, bro. We scrapping. I coach high school football, and I can't be done at 5, bro. Like, stop playing. We can't do that. Like, that's crazy to me. But you want players to go home and put all the effort into. We ain't gonna get it there. But we gonna keep it moving. But we got to get into some of the stuff I know these people really want to hear about. And I know you're with your position group, and I know you got your nose deep in the playbook. But there's a guy walking around. He was there at rookie minicamp with you. Probably the biggest guy on the field during rookie minicamp. What's Trayvon Walker like? On that
I got real cool with him first. We both a Georgia kid. I went up to him. I mean, I'm a fan, so it's like I'm playing with some big name players, you know. So it's like I was a fan already when he was at Georgia, and it's like I went up to him and just introduced myself. Like man, shoot, I'm proud to be on the same team as you know, and we just click instantly. Like we chop it up every day. But he definitely a good kid.
He's a dog. He looks like a dog. And there was a lot of questions when we picked him number 1. I said a lot of things on this show prior to the draft that I really didn't want to go that route. I was just scared. I was scared because I was scared of the unknown. And he has such a question mark on him because of what Georgia asked him to do. But his physical traits are just phenomenal. And you look at him now, and now when I look at him and I look at Aiden Hutchinson, I look at him and I look at Kayvon Thibodeau, I go, oh, yeah, we picked the right guy.
Yeah, he a beast.
Right guy. I mean, just look like his mom.
Yeah,
he's a beast.
Did he break the sled when he smashed that shit on rookie? I mean, it looks like he broke the sled, bro. Did they have to get a new sled?
I think he might have did.
I mean,
I remember.
He hit the sled with the Big Show choke slam. The thing went up to the sky. I heard something crack. I don't know. It was pretty crazy.
Yeah, I ain't never heard a sled sound like that. I done heard a lot of sleds. Like I done heard them clank. I ain't never hear that particular sound before, dog. That was crazy.
I can't even replicate it. But how about Devin Lloyd? Now, Devin Lloyd, the second first-round pick, Jacksonville trades back into 27, I believe, and grabs Devin Lloyd, linebacker out of Utah. How's he looking out there? And have you had any experiences with him thus far?
Yeah, it's crazy. Actually, him and Trayvon was the first 2 people I went up to. And he definitely impressed me on the field too. He grasping on quick. He faster than that 40 time he ran too. I think they say he ran a 4.6. Because I asked him about. I say, man, like what's your 40 time? Because when we be doing 7-on-7s and 10 stuff, like I see him running to the ball, like he fast as hell. So I asked him like, what's your 40 time? He said 4.6. I'm like, all right, hell nah.
Ain't no way, bro.
Ain't no way, boy.
Ain't no way. But he said that's not his 40 time. I'm like, yeah, I could see. But he definitely gonna be a great player as well too.
Absolutely. This defense, I'm gonna tell you. So I know you're not too familiar with Jacksonville's history. We had a pretty good team 2017.
Yeah.
2017, Saxonville, that defense was fierce. And this team, this young core, and that's the difference is all of you guys are so young. You know, there really is no old head on that defense. I think Shaq might be the oldest guy, bro.
Yeah, I think Shaq.
Between Shaq and
we have another corner, the corner that came from the Rams.
Oh, yeah.
There's
He a Jacksonville kid. Born and raised.
Yep, he from Jacksonville.
Yeah, so it's beautiful. But yeah, they might be the Roy Robertson Harris.
Yeah, I'll say Roy Robertson Harris. I think
he's probably the old head. But that's it. I mean, before it was Calais Campbell, it was Barry Church. It was those guys who we got from free agency and built up this defense. And it was a lot of age. And, that was the young guys came in, the Jalen Ramseys, the Unique Ngakwe's, the Dante Fowlers, the Miles Jacks. But Saxonville was created, and it was really ran through that base, that old head base.
Mm-hmm.
Now we have this young defense coming in. And I mean, I'm not even in the building, and I'm excited. Like, it seems like the swagger is going to be ridiculous, and defense is 60-70% swagger, bro.
Yeah, you gotta
have that energy.
Yeah,
somebody
you gotta know.
Come and light somebody's head off. Like, it's gotta happen. Somebody gotta lead it, and it's gotta come out. And that's what Telvin Smith brought to the table before. He was that heartbeat, that energy, and we've been missing that since then. And it seems like this defense, guys like Devin Lloyd, Trayvon Walker, yourself, Shaq. This is just another story we've heard about his leadership coming into this building. I think it's going to be Saxonville all over again.
Yeah, we definitely going to have a great defense.
I believe it. I
mean, I feel like, because last year, to me, the defense last year was, I mean, shit. They played as good as they could play.
They had flashes of brilliance.
Yeah, they played as good as they could play.
You can ask Josh Allen.
Yeah.
Ask Josh Allen about Josh Allen.
Yeah, for real.
Ask Josh Allen about Josh Allen and them boys. I mean, they put it on him.
And so, like I said, just tying up that secondary a little more, and like I said, adding more capable linebackers out. Like, I think it's gonna be a little bit scary, bro. People are down on Chase on. I still feel like Buddy is gonna get. I think we're gonna get something out of him. Like I said, switching to this 3-4, let him move around in space because he's fast. I watched him cover a lot of receivers last year, and we just got to use everybody on our team the right way. And I think they're gonna be crazy. I think it's gonna be real crazy.
Absolutely, it's definitely gonna be special. So where do you see we live now with Shabari Davis, man, defensive back for the Jacksonville Jaguars. And we'll get you out of here, man. I know you got to go dive back in that playbook, but I just want to know where do you see yourself fitting in, not just with the team and the scheme, but just the culture of Jacksonville and this change that we've all been hearing about, and that you yourself have mentioned, them turning this thing around. How do you fit in with that culture change in Jacksonville and with the scheme as well?
Yeah, I just want to just fit in a positive way, any way I can, off the field, on the field, mainly on the field. I just want to just fit anywhere as needed. Special teams, I could play any special team, wherever I'm needed on defense, off the field. I mean, it really don't matter. I'm just trying to impact in a positive way wherever I can.
You faster than Chris Claybrooks? Claybrooks got wheels.
He's fast. He's fast.
Hey, I put Clay in on Madden.
I'm real fast too. He's fast.
So are you excited to play with yourself on Madden once the new game drop? You gonna put yourself in? Who you gonna sit? Who you gonna start over?
Whoever it is, I gotta put myself first.
You gotta put yourself in.
I gotta put myself.
You can't take Shaq out, right? You say Shaq.
He could be the second. Shaq, you just move Shaq to the second spot.
No, Tyson got to drop now, bro. You gonna have to put Tyson at the nickel, bro.
Mm-hmm.
You gonna have to put Tyson at the nickel so he could go play too.
Man,
I mean, you
gotta
put yourself in. I tell you, when I was a kid, I had a friend who lived in the real rich neighborhood of Jacksonville. And he lived next to Byron Leftwich when he was our quarterback. And so he just brought me over to his house. I had no idea that he lived in that neighborhood, anything. I didn't know much about the kid. We just went to school together. He's like, "You want to come play Madden?" I said, "Hell yeah." So we roll up to his house. He lives in Queens Harbor. Crazy. We walk in, and he's like, "Well, here, we're going to go next door." He takes me next door. It's Byron Leftwich. I'm like, "Get the fuck out."
Dang.
Mm-hmm.
And then so we said, like, "You want to play?" So I'm playing Madden in Byron's house with Marco, and I take Byron out and I put Garrard in. I was like, "Bro, no disrespect. you just too slow, and I like to scramble." So bro, the look on his face, bro, was the craziest shit I ever seen in my life. I never forget. I always thought, man, if I was on the game, even if I was like a 62 overall, I'm putting myself in, bro. Like, I don't care what my overall is, right?
I don't care what the rating is. I'm definitely putting myself in.
Gotta shine.
Facts. Well, hey man, listen, I appreciate you for coming on. I'm gonna play this snippet of this video real quick, and then I just want to get some information from you about the music. I'm gonna let you get on your way because, like I said, I know you got a lot going on. So again, yes, this is Shabari Davis, the Jacksonville Jaguar corner. But man, listen, multi-talented is an understatement. Just check it out if you don't believe me.
Nigga, chop side be too humble on these niggas, man. Gotta realize who the fuck you is, man. Man, them niggas pay that motherfucking check, man. Niggas want a fee, I ain't gon' lie, I need a 10. Drop it in some months and you gon' see that shit'll win. I don't get on songs cause I don't contribute to the cow. I was known in the streets before these niggas knew I rap. 20 in a week, I did that shit just off out. I don't shoot for fun, I still ain't even use my scrap. I was fucking hoes before I started posting racks. They say why you start, I probably owe the IRS. Niggas counting pockets trying to see how much I make. Close your eyes and count to 10 before I put it in your face. How you gon' compete when you ain't qualified to race? I ain't fucking niggas hoes cause I might have to be the case. Niggas shooting over hoes but they ain't trying to kill they out. I don't fuck with dead beats, all them pussies need to drop. She say he be leaving just to hurry to the block. I could.
Oh no! I almost played it again. But I forgot it ain't the whole thing. But I was vibing. Listen, man, come on.
Hey, my favorite line was I ain't fucking niggas hoe because I ain't trying to be the case. I don't like fucking right, cause boy,
and in Jacksonville Jaguar player history, Jay, we've seen it happen.
Oh my God, yeah, bro.
We don't need you jumping out the window. We don't need you jumping out the window from baby apartment.
Yeah, bro.
We had a receiver back in the day, boy. He found himself in a bad situation, smashing somebody's girl. He leave jumping off the balcony, jumping out the window, and we knew the gentleman.
That was the city. Yeah, the city is the city, man. But yeah, definitely, they'll definitely get you caught up.
So how long have you been rapping, man? I know you said that's older, right? And that you just kind of time to release. So how long you been doing that? And when did you get started?
To be honest, I've been professionally rapping since I was in 9th grade.
Okay, good deal. Yeah. So you came in. What inspired you to do it? I mean, I'm gonna ask the questions to people when I already know.
When I was in middle school, I had 2 friends that was rapping.
Yeah.
And I just knew I could have rapped too, but I just never made a song.
Right.
And then we just made us a group. And by 9th grade, we were just making songs. I mean, we was real popular in high school.
Right.
So we just went from there.
Good deal. So at this point in time, so you've been going, jeez, man. What's that? 10 years, 12 years, 15 years?
Since I was 14.
Yeah, okay. So 10, 11 years?
Yep.
Going at it, man. Strong. So at this time, have you got any notable features yet? Or are you waiting to get that NFL bag? And then who's the first big record you gonna go
grab? And to be honest with you, like, I'm not really, like, with the rapping stuff, I'm not really worrying about, like, the money and stuff that comes with it. Like, I had a lot of people hit me up, like, trying to get on songs, like, famous people trying to be my manager and stuff. And like, I'm not trying to get my face in that right now because I'm trying to establish my stuff on the football field first.
Mm-hmm.
And it's like, I'm not trying to get in the business wise of the rapping yet.
Smart.
So it's like, I could have did some feature with some big cats, but it's like, I'm not trying to do that yet.
It's a whole different world.
Yeah.
It's a whole different world, man.
Like you said earlier, though, like I said, more longevity. You think everything you right now is longevity. So it's like, we got to get, this is, cause like I said, this your job right
now. This is my real job.
So
I'm focused on this right now.
Exactly. Mm-hmm. Exactly. It's completely different, man. It's completely different. It's so polar opposite. The stuff it takes. Now the off season is the off season, right?
Yeah.
But the stuff, the type of environment that you have to put yourself in to do that type of work and to rap is polar opposite of where you're supposed to be when it's time to play ball. So it's very, I struggle with that coming up. Like like I said, I'm 6'9". When I came in as a freshman, I was 6'8", 360. I walked in the freshman year. And I say, when I walked in the building, it was like, okay, everybody knows he plays football. It's like, he's a football player. He's a giant, right? But then when I would walk up to a cypher, I was like, this white boy don't rap. This big motherfucker gonna do. So then when I would take off, it was next level. It was like, oh my God. And I fed off of that and I loved it. And so that kept drawing me back, and it would get me out of the weight room and put me in the studio because I just couldn't. I was like, she's like that. She's the mistress. Music is always that mistress on the side. She draws me back in every time. But man, I'll tell you, it's awesome, and it's great to see you doing it. You doing it at a high level, and that's what's beautiful too, because there's a lot of trash out there.
Yeah,
a lot of trash, man.
There's a lot of trash out there, and you are barking. You are legitimately talking, man. So I salute you on that. Where can the people find you? Where can they find you on social media, man? Where can they follow you? I know you said you have a clothing line as well. Just let's run through some info, man. Tell the people how to find you.
Oh, hold on, audio.
You back? There you go. Nope, I can't hear.
No, he got a red. It's showing a red bar. I don't know if the signal went out.
Oh, we might have lost for a second. We're gonna put you out. Try to come back in.
Yeah.
All right, we're gonna try to bring him back in, man. This is a great interview going on right now, man, with Shabari Davis, man. Jacksonville Jaguar cornerback, also multi-talented rapper, man. Got a clothing line, or says he has his own charitable organization. I mean, beautiful thing, man.
Yeah, bro.
Doing it.
Like I said, bro, really just get it out the mud, bro. That's the biggest thing.
There he is. He's back. Can we eat now? Nope.
Oh, man.
No.
See,
it's the settings. Yeah. You lost access to your mic. It's a setting on there. You have to go and allow permission again. I hate Restream. It does this. You probably got a phone call and then wound up doing that, because it does that to me if I'm on my. We'll get it worked out, man. We'll get it worked out. We'll definitely get him back in here. We'll get that information to y'all. If we can't, we'll get a video drop so you guys can figure out where to check him out. I know for sure you can find him on Instagram at Mr. Garden City. And you can follow him on Twitter as well. Excuse me. Jeez, like a frog was in my throat. You can follow him on Twitter. It was hard. You can follow him on Twitter as well at Athlete of the Year, but year is YR. Athlete of DAYR, Athlete of the Year. And you can check him out on there as well. Follow him, man. This is one of those guys like you just got to root for, right? Like you have to. If you don't find yourself rooting for this guy, I mean, this guy sat here and told you he was unrecruited out of high school, literally came out the mud. Won 8 games, unrecruited out of high school, goes to a JUCO, has to fight and claw for a spot, doesn't even get to play, Jay.
Yeah.
On a practice squad, basically. Scout teaming it up, playing quarterback and
I was about to say scout quarterback.
Playing quarterback and receiver, and then here comes a D1 offer to play corner? Yeah. Do you know the ability he had to play? Which makes me question the coaches in Garden City, Kansas. What kind of ability
makes me question a lot of coaches?
Practice?
Yeah, it makes me question a lot of coaches. But I mean, it kind of just goes to, but you got to have one supreme confidence.
Absolutely.
And like I said, just be a freak athlete.
Facts. And then you go in, you get that D1 deal at Southeast Missouri, you step in the building, and in your first game, you damn near take a punt to the crib, you get an interception. I mean, you prove
against Kansas,
I belong here.
Yeah, against against Kansas. I mean, it's a big school. So it's like
school.
So it's like, yeah, man,
when he walked in the building, he should have walked up to Luke Ford and was like, remember me? Hey, listen. And then to come through all of that, and now to get an opportunity here in the NFL, I mean, it's a great story. I will be following him as closely as I follow Trayvon Walker, Trevor Lawrence, Travis Etienne, and everybody else, because those are the type of guys I love to root for. Rapping aside, we could take that out the equation. Just his story alone. This is the type of shit that movies are made out of. You understand? If he If he steps on that football field week 1 for the Jacksonville Jaguars in any capacity, he is a fucking walking movie.
Yeah.
You know? Rudy got in at the end of one fucking game, and he's got a long-ass movie about him.
I'm telling you, dog.
Okay? Vince Papale, like, this is what type of shit the Shabari Davis story is. Don't let me get in touch with Shabari Davis' manager, because I'm about to start writing the script right now. We about to go holler at Los. We about to holler at Carlos.
Now it's 4K. Let's shoot this.
Let's
shoot it.
4K.
Let's shoot it.
And we got to get the movie going, because this is exactly the type of thing that movies are made out of. This is what the best scripts are written from. And it's just real life experiences, man. So again, shout out to Shabari Davis for coming on the show, man. Obviously we had the mix up right there at the end, but shit, we went over the time we were supposed to be on anyway. He needs to get back in that playbook. I don't want to keep him too long. Hey, thank y'all for staying with us, man. The show is not over. Let's give a little shout out to the sponsors real quick, though.
Hey, Jacksonville. One of the best parts about living here, being able to entertain outdoors year-round. But in order to do that, you have to have the right setup. Whether you need to protect the little ones with a privacy fence or go all out with a new deck, built-in grill, fire pit, seat, you get the picture, right? There's only one guy to call, and that's my guy Jalen over at Anchor Fence and Deck. They are the best in the business. Call for a free quote today. 904-859-5481. Mention Men and Teal and get a discount on your install. We all need somebody to hold us down, and nobody holds you down like Anchor Fence and Deck. Check them out online at anchorfence-deck.com.
Yes, sir. Anchor Fence and Deck. I love those guys. Some of y'all got some shitty ass fences. Some of y'all ain't even got a deck. So I'm gonna need y'all to go ahead and holler at Anchor Fence and Deck. Yo, I'm just sending them a quick message right quick, man. I'm sending them a quick message, just letting them know that you guys appreciated them for coming by. We appreciated them for coming by. And hopefully we'll get him on again after we are sitting at, what did I say? We'll be sitting at come week for 3-1. After we sitting at 3-1. Yeah,
I think I had us at 3-1 too, but
I think we all did. I think literally because we all had us beating the Commanders and the Colts, losing to the Chargers, and then coming back and winning against Philly. I think Philly's after the Chargers, if I remember correctly. But let's dive in, man. Let's jump to the comments, man, because you guys have been there. I see Jimbo. Why is Jimbo not on? Why is Jimbo not backstage? We don't have Stone Cold this week. Jimbo should be on.
I think Jimbo's in the car.
Oh yeah, makes sense. Yeah. I see Marino, you want a jersey. Hey, listen, I will holler at him. Trust me, I'll make it happen, Captain. Or I'll at least try to and see what he's able to do. Some impressive undrafted free agents, Davis, Smith, and Austin. Yes, sir, man. We have had some great luck in Jacksonville, period, with undrafted rookie free agents throughout our history. And hopefully that continues this year. I think he will make this team. I think he will make this team because his story tells me he will make this team. I don't have to see. I mean, we watched the tape. Like, I can go play the tape again. By the way, that was him. That was his music over his highlight tape, wasn't it?
I think so.
Pretty sure. I need to double check with him, but I mean, it sounded exactly like him. I should have asked that before I played it and possibly got us kicked off for copyright. Little late there, bud. But no, definitely I didn't need to see him touch the field. All I needed to do was hear his story. And when I hear his story, that tells me that Shabari Davis will 110% be on that 53-man roster for the Jacksonville Jaguars.
Yeah.
Because he knows no other way. He knows no other way but to get it. That's what he's done since day one. The odds have been stacked against the man since he was born. He grew up out of the slums. He went to the shitty high school. They didn't have the right program in place for him to get scouted. We all know that is an actual thing. That's not some excuse. He wasn't able to go to these camps. He was stuck out there trying to get it. He winds up going all the way to fucking Kansas with JUCO. Like I told him, I've been out there, and that's why I laugh, and that's why he said, yeah, it's crazy. Bro, it's fucking crazy in Kansas. First of all, Kansas is one of the most Kansas places I've ever been to. And I lived in Kansas for 3 months, and I visited Kansas numerous times. It should be called Kansas. I swear.
Oh, yeah. I believe it.
Especially those hole-in-the-wall spots. Especially like those little nowhere podunk towns. It's crazy. Now you got you got T-Town, you got Topeka, right? You got KC Mo, which connects to KCK. And there's a line between them, and those are different. But for the most part, man, it's pretty weird out there. So for him to go out there, I bet I know why they didn't give him a shot. I bet I know why he was stuck there on scout team. And you can't tell me it's for nothing else, because the man then gets picked up by a D1 school to play a position you never even had him play in practice, just because they saw it. So either the coach sucked at his job,
exactly,
or he picked the wrong face and created player mode on himself. That's what it is.
Yeah, we'll just have him. He can do it. He can do everything. It's like, no, I need to do something,
right.
not everything, bro.
Exactly. Stewie says he lived in Olathe. I think that's how you say it. Olathe for 2 years. Yeah, man. Steve Boston says undrafted free agents, the kicker Mavis, I think that's how you say it, Mavis, O-line Nick Ford, and wide receiver Kevin Austin will make the team. I can see all of those things happening. The wide receiver room gets tricky though, Jay. Yeah. We thought we had a hard time last season trimming down when we did our way too early. This year is going to be hell.
Yeah, I think we actually keep more receivers than we did last year though.
We kept a lot.
I think, what did we end up with? 7? Oh yeah, we might do 7 right now.
Weird, bro.
Yeah, it's gonna be weird. And shout out to Stone Cold too, man. Him and the I think him and the missus.
Him and the missus out there in the Bahamas.
Yeah, man. Shout out to them. Said they're getting their drink on. I seen them write that earlier.
He sent me a video earlier. I think it was an accident. It wasn't them in the act. They were about to start the act. I think he was trying to record, and he actually sent it to me instead. Stone Cold, don't get too freaky with the butt stuff out there.
Yeah, bro. You can't be putting fucking margaritas and fucking pina coladas in your ass, Stone Cold.
No, don't do it. Well, the video comes on and she's pulling the glove down, and he's like, all right, baby, you're gonna play proctologist. And that's how it went.
Remember when I brought you over there by Big Bertha, the big cow? It's the same way. Put gloves on, and you make a hand like this.
I hate you so much.
Stone Cold definitely has inseminated a cow before.
Inseminated?
Yeah, that's how they get the cows pregnant. Sometimes they got to go in there. You never watched that Jackass?
Yeah.
Oh, that episode of Jackass, bro.
That's crazy.
They got that thing. They got that thing pregnant from doing that.
Back to ass at the end of the show. Big Duval say Stone Cold found his G-spot. Robert, we can't leave it alone, man. It's gonna be a running forever, man. We're never gonna let it go.
But definitely shout out to Stone Cold.
Stewie says, did you guys see the
hold on, I'll be right back.
The Hunt episode 3? Yes, go ahead, bro. I got you. So yes, man, the Hunt episode 3 was phenomenal. First of all, it was twice the length, which if you go back several episodes, you'll hear me complain about this 15-minute episode shit that we've been doing, because I went and I watched the Cleveland Browns, and I watched their version of it seems like every team has one of these. I watched the Cleveland Browns was 30 minutes, and I was like, bro, they get a whole fucking Law and Order episode. Like, are you shitting me? We're over here waiting on 15-minute clips, and it takes you guys forever. The Cleveland Browns get a whole fucking episode of goddamn Stranger Things. Like, get the fuck out of here. I was pissed. So then to see that we had a longer episode, and I know it was the last one, so I'm not going to get accustomed to it, but I think that's the way it should be. Absolutely loved everything about it. I am a 100% whore for Jaguar content. Doesn't matter what it is. Not as bad as Jimbo. Jimbo calls me the other day, y'all, and he says, I'm watching Madden. the Jaguars play on Madden, but it's a computer simulation on YouTube. Nobody's actually playing the game. Somebody picked 2 teams, put it on all Madden, and press simulate and watched it like a real football game. And he was like yelling at the screen and shit. I shit you not. Like he's on the phone with me and he's like, come on, Trevor would never throw it that way. And he's like legitimately getting upset. That was probably the lowest searching for Jaguar content I've ever seen someone. But then again, I gotta love it, right? We gotta love it. I mean, the man just wanted to see his Jaguars play, and he's not in position to go home and play the video game himself, so he just sat back and he watched it. So shout out to Jimbo, man, for doing it that way. I am personally excited for the Madden release so I can play with the real updated rosters. Right now, I'm playing myself with the made updated rosters by guys like the Franchise Guys or Apathy. Those are big content creators on YouTube who create these rosters. Once the drafts are done, they go in and individually make each player, which is shout out to them because it is tedious work. What I see happen when I'm playing with this updated roster is phenomenal. And I mean, I was beating the shit out of people before. I only play with the Jags. But to be able to play with Trayvon Walker and Devin Lloyd and Chad Muma and this new team and Christian Kirk and Zay Jones, and I mean, honestly, these guys are cooking shit up in the game. I mean, I played a YouTube streamer the other day with 2 million subscribers, and we lost by 6 to the Ravens. Okay, so I mean, this Jacksonville Jaguars team is going to be better. Trust me. How much better? We'll see. And you'll notice that we talk about Madden. If you're new here, you'll notice we reference Madden a lot on the show, especially throughout the season. And I play it all the time. And some people will go, really, we're going to talk about Madden? Or really, we're going to compare things to Madden? And here's what I want you to think about. Madden talent ratings, skill ratings, are created by a group of guys in an office based on their perception of these individuals' talent. So we, as Jacksonville Jaguar fans, know that the perception of the talent in Jacksonville has never been high. Never. Like, we've had 2 superstars, or what they call them on the game, and that was Josh Allen and Myles Jack. Last year, they took Josh Allen's superstar away. We had one guy on the entire team who had a trait, a superstar, and that was Myles Jack. He's gone now. It'll be interesting to see how things go moving forward. And I say that, and some people might not get it, but these other teams, they have 5, 6, 7, 8 superstars or X factors on those teams, bro. I mean, it's a big difference. So the perception of the talent in Jacksonville is higher. You know, it is definitely higher. Those individuals in that room, they believe Shaq Griffin is a great player. They believe Trevor Lawrence is developing into a great player. They believe Travis Etienne. I rushed for 245 yards for Travis Etienne the other day, and I'm not a spammer. They believe Travis Etienne is going to be that dude. So do I. So shout out to everybody rocking with us, man. Jay had to run to the restroom real quick. We were just live with Shabari Davis, defensive back for the Jacksonville Jaguars. That was a great interview. We'll make sure we get that clipped and put into sections on YouTube so you guys can rock with that. Jay is back, baby.
Yes, sir.
It's beautiful. You know,
you was talking about Jimbo and his Madden watch or his simulations.
Yeah, he told you about that.
Yeah, I said, what's he talking about? And then he was like, man, he said, man, he talking about me watching the simulations, man. Talking about how they like, man, Trevor would never do that. I said they be playing with.
He's
funny.
Literally sitting there watching it, and he's like, bruh. And he asked me, he's like, bruh, is it bad that I'm sitting here watching Madden? And I'm thinking he's going to tell me he's watching somebody play it.
Yeah.
He's like, but nobody's playing it. It's like they picked it, and they picked the teams and simulated the game. And I'm just watching the computer. I'm like, that's pretty bad.
Yeah.
That's pretty bad.
Because that's what he just told you. He was like, yeah, man, I just be, he said, because he said, man, I just be, boy, I be searching for Jaguars content, and then I find it, and then he was like, man, then he like, now you shitting on me on the show. I was like, damn, dog.
UCF Jaguar in the building, ladies and gentlemen, give it up UCF. You missed it, man. You're late.
Yeah, you missed Shabari, man.
You missed it, bro. We just had Shabari Davis, undrafted rookie free agent cornerback for the Jacksonville Jaguars on, man. He was on here with us, rocking out.
About 45 minutes.
Great fucking interview, man. Great guy.
Once again, shout out to Shabari, dog.
Yo, I'm trying to tell you. I gotta listen. What are you talking about? I gotta do it one more time. Those of you who weren't aware, this is Shabari Davis. Let's take a look again.
Hey, yo, cut off. Cook it up. Damn, Jay. Hey, yo, cut off. Cook it up. Niggas tryna come around now. Shawty said she heard of me. Yeah, I'm going down now. All them hoes gon' cover me. I'ma fuck they head up. Still gon' get my bread up. Don't care about that funnel. Turn around and bend them legs up. I be where them robbers be. Ain't nobody robbing me. I just bought all type of guns. Me and gang gon' shopping sprees. Niggas say he hard as me. Only if you copy me. I just lost another hoe. Bitch don't get your heart to me. Niggas tryna ride the wave. I been tryna stay afloat. Shawty been my only fan. Too bad I can't pay a hoe. I just made another flip. Can't be scared to take a risk. Pressure with that 30 clip. Wanna put in 26. I ain't tryna jam it out. She like when I jam it in. Had to run my paper up. I'm back going ham again. I ain't tryna hang around. I can't put my banger down. Rapping like he never snitched. Too bad he a singer now. Bitches get to run around. Never take my numbers down. Niggas say he put me on. How that boy running now? I been in another zone. I just brought another phone. I ain't gotta pay it all. Prepay at the corner store. Where I'm from, we trap for real. They say I'm the only hope. He ain't get no scholarship. Now that boy be slinging dope. Niggas just be fucking hoes. They ain't got no fucking goals. He ain't tryna help her out. Tell her leave that nigga alone. Ain't no nigga put me on. Ain't no nigga take a shit. Nigga quit to pull a phone. But I ain't no gangster shit. Check my name on any block. I ain't got too many out. I ain't got too many hands. I bought so many blocks.
Unloaded down the right sideline. Jump ball.
Bro, I'm talking about an absolute dog, bro. From the return game to the coverage game. Beautiful. Beautiful. Hey, hey, that has me hurting on the inside, bro. He said definitely looks faster than Herndon. Yes, absolutely faster than Trey. Don't do Trey like that, man. Trey's good in the nickel. Trey's good in the nickel. UCS says I'll watch it back later. Spend the night out with the lady. No, absolutely, man. Hey, listen.
Oh yeah, do that,
bro. Yeah. They not married yet, right? Fiance still. They didn't get married. UCF, are we gonna get invited to the wedding? Can I come to the wedding? I have a feeling you are gonna have a really, really nice wedding. Everything about you in your proposal and your experiences say you're gonna have a really nice wedding with a really, really good spread. And I would definitely like to have my +1. I'll make Jay my +1. I won't even bring my wife. We'll just swing in, and we'll swing it in teal suits. We'll do it big. We'll do it big. Speaking of doing it big, we're gonna bring in the one and only Madden simulation watcher in America. The reason that these videos have so many views is for this gentleman right here. He just clicked in and watches them over and over again. When computers play computers, it's Jimbo. This looks like taxi cab confessions.
Hey.
Good night, folks. That was great. Oh man, that's the vibe I got right away. Taxi cab.
Yeah.
That's good shit.
Hey, listen, man. Listen. There's just not enough. There's not enough content. There's not enough shows like You know, and Drew's pretty good.
Yeah.
Drew.
Right.
But other
That motherfucker
Bruh.
said you door dashing.
there's not enough.
No, there's not.
You know
There's
what I'm
not
saying?
enough.
Like for real,
There's not enough bars. You don't have enough bars. You're breaking up so bad.
you're breaking up bad.
Yeah, we're gonna get Jimbo out of here. Jimbo door dashing is the funniest comment I've ever seen.
Because he definitely delivered something.
Jimbo door dashing is the funniest shit I've ever seen in my life. He's gonna try again. All right, we'll give him another shot, y'all. Back
There
this
we
week on Taxi Cab Confessions.
Look, it looks clear. It looks clearer now. I don't know what happened.
Bruh, Robert is snapping. Same damn signal at his house, bro. He's sheesh. The camera looks better though, Robert. The camera looks better, bro. This is
It's
definitely
lighting. It's just the lighting. It's this, you know, it's
not the 320p. If Chase was here, he'd be very proud of you.
Yeah, man. This is about what's the next one that goes up to, like 460 or something like that?
460.
480, something like that.
You teetering on 720.
Davis, what'd you think of that interview, man? What'd you think?
Yo, that was dope. I was actually listening to it, man. I was in the comments, just fire. Like, but that's what I was saying before, man. Like, you see how he comes, not just, you know what I'm saying?
We don't.
Am I freezing again?
Yeah, we don't know what you're saying. I'm sorry. We're gonna have to wait till you get home, Jimbo. Hopefully, we're still on. It's not working. Hey, Stewie said Robert's heel turn, bro. That is hilarious. That is the second best comment of the whole show. Robert's turning heel. His eyes are open this time, Robert said. Bro, Robert is cooking. Robert is coming through. Since Chase is not here, Robert says, hold on, little fella. I got this.
I got it this week. I'll do it this week. I'll hold it down.
He just keeps trying. Did he think that changing the angle of the phone was gonna better? That was gonna give you better signal because you're down there now, or did we Wi-Fi?
We are hotspotting. That's what.
Okay, we're giving that a go. Are you on the computer?
I am on the computer. I am on the laptop.
Okay, so we're hotspot. Is that what you were doing before? Or you were on the phone?
It is what I was doing before. No, I was definitely on the computer hotspot.
Okay. Huh.
But I was just saying, like, the dude's not braggadocious, man. You could tell, like he's kind of a real humble, down to earth cat, and that's what makes this defense so different, man.
Right.
You know, that's what like we got some dudes that are just like, they silent killers, man. Like, bro, we ain't finna do all that rapping. We ain't gonna do all that talking, all that rah-rah. We finna just come out here and we go show you, man. We put in the work.
He's definitely doing that rapping.
Mm-hmm.
He's rapping. Oh, and his eyes are closed. His eyes were closed. Did you see it, Robert? His eyes were closed. Okay. I'm sorry. Jimbo, we'll have to wait till you get home. It's not going to work. Peace, bro. His eyes weren't open that time. He did it again. I don't know what happened. Okay, we'll get this up. No fun. Are you, what is happening?
Jimbo said, I'm trying to get
Jimbo said, I am coming on the fucking show. One way or another, not tonight, but all right. Let's get back into it. So rookie contracts are done.
Yeah, I seen the Fortner signed yesterday.
Yep. So everybody is signed. All contracts done. I don't know. Is that really such a big deal? I mean, if you draft a guy, you're probably gonna get the deal done. I mean, there's so many guidelines set in place by the CBA that prevents too much negotiation. Now it seems like it's a negotiation of offset language at this point. I do know Trayvon Walker's deal is fully guaranteed. Shout out to him. That's pretty dope. But yeah, outside of that, it seems like Balky is making it very easy, man. He's like, hey, now we're getting deals done. From the trades to free agency to the rookie signings. I mean, he is just Balky's smooth like butter, baby.
Master class, man.
I'm trying to tell you, listen, Betty bought butter, but the butter was bitter, but Betty bought a better butter that was better than the bitter butter. Okay, and Bulky came through and bought the same butter that Betty bought. And it was better butter than the bitter butter. So
what about Betty Crocker?
I don't know. She's not allowed on the thing no more. No, that's Aunt Jemima. Never mind. Aunt Jemima, we had to take her off.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure Betty Crocker stole her recipes from a black woman.
Probably. I was having a conversation with my wife earlier. We went to the zoo today.
Okay.
The same zoo that we've been to before.
Mm-hmm.
And I may be by myself on this. Y'all tell me in the comments. If I saw the elephant at this zoo before, I don't really need to see that fucking elephant no more. I've seen him. I don't really need to go again. Unless something new has occurred and they've put in a new exhibit, there's really no reason for me to go back and look at the same fucking animals in the same fucking cages.
Yeah, but I mean, it's not for you, I guess. I mean, I guess
it's for me,
but it's for the kids.
Well, the kids weren't there, right? Mm-hmm. Major's in school. The other two are at daycare. Mm-hmm. Lyric had a field trip to the zoo. We did not chaperone, but she wanted to attend. And since we weren't working today, it was, okay, well, how about we go without the kids and we have some grown-up time, just us, without that. So it was nice to walk with her and not have to scream, Major, get off of that. Yeah. Lila, don't run ahead. Like, that stuff was great, by the way.
Yeah, I'm about to say that.
But as I'm going through this is when I realized, like, and I looked at it and said, this is the second most whitest shit you do. The first would be cooking.
Yeah.
And her lack of seasoning on food.
I was about to say, I thought you were going to talk about her new pastime of being the nosy white lady.
The nosy white lady out in the street watching the police. Yeah.
Yeah.
That's the third whitest thing. Is standing in the street and watch. I'm getting middle fingers right now from off the screen downstairs to flip me birds.
I love the living room setup, man. The dining room setup, bro, is perfect.
Something just got thrown at me. It was a crock. So I told her, I said, first of all, you don't season your food when you cook. That's the first whitest thing you do. The second whitest thing you do is go look at animals in cages that you've already seen in cages before. Hey, listen, first of all,
remember me?
Sensitive, bruh. Like, I am I'm a giant, but I get sensitive when I'm standing there and I'm looking at this lonely fucking gorilla and he's in this one cage by himself. And keep in mind, I'm up here in the Midwest. It is not like Jacksonville Zoo. Jacksonville Zoo, everything is outdoors, expanded, wide, savanna, Sahara Desert looking scene. Like, these animals are outside and enjoying things more. Here, the weather gets so cold, they have a lot of inside exhibits. And they have a lot of these animals inside those inside exhibits, even when the weather's nicer like it is right now. So when I go and I see 3 gorillas in one side chilling, and then we go to walk off, and I see the big 390-pound gorilla by himself in this one enclosure. My man is leaning his head against the glass, bro. I shit you not. This is like the saddest I'm in prison. Put your hand up. He's just lean. Not only is he in the cage by himself, there's a barrier to prevent you from even going down the stairs to talk to bruh in his cell. I can't even go holler at him. I can't even touch the glass. They got us barricaded away from going and hollering at him. So we're just standing at the top of the stairs. I'm looking at him. He's looking at me. My man legit hot breath on the glass, wiped it off. I shit you not. Wiped it off.
About to say, free me.
Help me.
Help.
Wiped it off. And then I go to walk away. And what does he do? He fucking runs to the other side of the fucking thing. Like, I've always had a connection with the gorillas. I think and that's funny because it's always been my favorite animal. But like, legit, I've always had a connection with gorillas in the zoos. And he runs, and then when I go to walk away again, he beats on the fucking window thing and then runs back over. We stare at each other a little more. I turn to walk away again. He kind of flinches like he was going to move. I was just like, this is crazy. She's like, come on, we got to go. Yeah. And it was nuts, but I'm sad now. And then we go, and she's like, I want to see the polar bear. I said, I don't want to see the fucking polar bear. You know why I don't want to see the polar bear? Because this polar bear, every time I've been to this zoo, paces the same exact circle in this giant habitat. He's in the same spot and he walks in a circle. She sad as fuck the entire time. We just watch. She never looks up. She just looks so sad, walks in the same circle. The jaguar walks in the same circle inside over and over again, never changes his route. And it's so sad. Then we got to the polar bear exhibit, Jay. Guess what? No polar bear.
No polar bears.
I
They
said,
just have penguins. They just have penguins running around.
I said, oh, they must have her inside feeding her or something. And then we look down and we see the sign. She's dead.
Yeah, fucking bored to death.
They euthanized the polar bear.
Oh.
They said her health complications.
No, she wasn't active enough. She wasn't doing enough. Shit, they put her down.
I'm trying to tell you, bro. That shit was crazy. That shit was crazy. And then she said she's trying to find the hippo. I was like, well, you already know what happened. She's like, what you talking about? I said, well, it was a fire sale on euthanasia. The hippo's gone too. Everybody. It's sad, man. And I
they're gonna blame it on COVID.
Right. When it comes to circuses and zoos, here's my theory. When it comes to circuses and zoos, I think they are 100% for the kids.
Yeah.
And then once you're old enough to understand, like, I get going and seeing them because it is very cool to go see one of these animals for the first time. But I think the people who I question the people who like to go over and over and over and over and over and over to the same zoo to look at the same things. Because especially as adults, because I go, how do you not feel some type of way?
Yeah.
If they're not happy.
Yeah. I went to the zoo, I've been to the zoo. That's the most times I've been to the zoo in a long time. No, not even. It was 2 years ago, bro. Like, and that from then I hadn't been since 5th grade.
Yeah.
Like, the zoo is straight, and I like Jacksonville Zoo because I've been a million times. I mean, I live here, so. But like I said, just at least here, everything for the most part, everything's just wide open. Yeah. So you got shit that running around. They're in a cage or whatever. They're in an enclosure, but
bro, they got the hippo in a pool. He could barely turn around in.
Oh my God.
He wasn't even outside. He was inside, and it was in this, and he's trying to go outside, and the door was shut. He couldn't go out. So he swims to this other door, and there's another littler pool with another hippo in it, but the door is separated between the two, and they're like trying to get to each other. It's the saddest shit I've ever seen.
Yeah, that sucks.
I wanted to be like the little white kid in Free Willy and fucking just jump in, and I'd become hippo food.
Yeah, the big cat exhibit here is fire.
Yeah.
Like, they got the shit where them motherfuckers be climbing up on the tree, and then they got the shit that they can go. The big cats can go from spot to spot. Yeah, that shit go crazy.
This Jaguar exhibit they got here is terrible. Just goddamn. And that's what it seems like, Jimbo. That's what I'm saying, though. It literally would be like going to a prison and just taking a tour of the prison every so often. Like, all right, guys, let's go see the animals. Like, no, these animals are literally prisoners, bro. We're not talking a sanctuary, right? We're not talking a sanctuary where these animals are put in an environment that simulates your own, and it's because they are sick or they're injured, or they were hunted or whatever, they're endangered, so that you're taking care of them now. No, these animals don't want to be here.
Yeah.
And you can see it, and it's fucking sad.
Yeah, like I said, at least in Jacksonville, it'd be hot enough. You'd be like, damn, this shit feel like Africa a little bit. God damn, like.
like if I saw the fucking polar bear in outside at the Jacksonville Zoo, I would be a little concerned.
Yeah, and you already know Peter be ready to come and do some shit.
Right. So why the fuck watch the elephants in 60-degree weather out here in Milwaukee?
Gorilla J-Bo.
I'm telling you, bro, it is crazy. Stewie said he lives off of Heckscher, but hasn't been to the zoo in years. I mean, and like I said, it's to each their own. I'm not killing my wife right now or saying anything, but it's weird. I don't get it. Should I had everyone laughing, saying my lawyer will have me out in a week? Apes looked bummed. The Jag was in heat, grunting, and walked in a circle, spraying people.
Hey, that's funny. Now the Jaguar be going crazy, bro, because you got the like the part where the water is.
Yeah.
Like, motherfucker, bro, I was in that bit one day, and that motherfucker, he was just chilling. And then, no, the motherfucker was swimming, bro. He was under the water. We're like, damn, what the hell's Jaguar? That motherfucker just jumped out the water. Like, I don't even understand how the fuck he did that, because he was swimming and leaped out of the water. I was like, what the fuck? I said, oh, yeah, Jags, baby. I said, I be seeing why. Like, that motherfucker right here,
so I was reading the thing on the sign today for the Jaguar exhibit. They have no predator.
Mm-hmm.
There is no animal that hunts
preys. Nothing preys
the
the Jaguar. Yeah,
because they're so powerful and so fast.
Mm-hmm.
That's crazy. So then my question: well, how the fuck is the lion the king of the wilderness?
I don't know. I could tell you. I guess the only predator of the fucking Jaguar is a colt. I guess.
Unless you go into the Jaguar's jungle.
Yeah, unless you're in their jungle.
Yeah. Then there's nothing to worry about. And also the paws on the motherfuckers is crazy. They're huge.
The paw. Yeah, them motherfuckers, fucking big ass baseball mitt with fucking huge. That's why but that's why you can't hear them when they're running, and because they got their shits are so big and wide, like it's like it lets them land like even and like you know what I'm saying, and just
him and the snow leopard. We saw a snow leopard today too.
Mm-hmm.
Dude had baseball mitts for paws. He wasn't that big, but his feet, Jesus Christ. But
they be going crazy, dog. But yeah, zoos are bad places. So try not to patronize zoos. I'm just kidding. No, go to your zoos.
Take your family. Take your family. That's fine. Like I said, it's for the kids. You're taking your kids.
But don't get your rocks off just going to the zoo every weekend. It's like, ooh, yeah, misery. I love it.
Weird. Yeah. that's like a sadist.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know. J-Bo says he got the strongest bite too. I believe it, bro. I believe it.
You talking about when you talking? Hold on. You talking about when he was in the zoo? He had the strongest bite, or they had the Jaguars got the strongest bite? Jags?
Gotta be.
Okay, let's make sure, man.
Gotta be.
Nobody
had $375 million in jail.
Yeah, Jimbo is like a silverback gorilla now, boy. He got the gray coming in.
You see him?
Yes, sir.
Uh-huh.
A distinguished gentleman.
I don't know about all that. Stewie said Jags gonna prey on the Commanders this year. Hey, you know it, and I'm gonna be in the building, Stewie. I'm gonna be in the building when the Jaguars knock off the Commanders in Week 1 and Doug Peterson beats Carson Wentz as he comes back and Carson Wentz falls to that Jaguars defense one more time because he can't fuck with us. I will be there.
Don't they got Matt Ryan too?
Who?
The Colts.
The Colts do.
That's what I'm saying. So they got Matt Ryan and Carson Wentz.
Carson Wentz plays for the Commanders.
Let's get Commanders. I'm tripping.
You are.
I'm tripping.
Jimbo, don't bring him no more of that.
I didn't even get to touch that. I didn't get to touch that. That's just me thinking. I forget Carson Wentz is gone from them, and he does play for the Commanders
so fast.
Yeah, but we do play Frank Wright in them, and
you're welcome, Colts.
Yeah, you're welcome.
What can I say except you're welcome for beating your ass in Week 17?
Mm-hmm.
Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. Listen, it was a great show.
Yeah, man.
Shabari Davis.
Yeah.
This was Jaguar cornerback.
Mm-hmm.
Future rap star.
I said budding rap star.
Clothing line entrepreneur.
Shout out to Mr. Garden City.
Straight out from the mud. Y'all make sure you follow him, man, at Mr. Garden City. Great guy coming through, spending some time with us, talking Jacksonville Jaguar football, talking his journey. And that's what I really wanted to do. I know some people probably wanted me to ask more questions involving the current status of the Jaguars and this defense. I wanted to know who Shabari Davis was, though. That was the point of this interview, was to get to know him. And I'm very glad we did, man, because his story is awesome. I hear all this going on right now. You heard the Javon Kinlaw situation going on?
Mm-mm.
The media member?
No, what happened?
Oh, you haven't seen this?
No.
That's how we'll end it then. How about that? 1 second. Let me give you this. This is crazy. This is wild, and we are in no way, shape, or form credentialed at this point in time.
Yeah.
But we do take our job seriously, and our job as in getting content out to you guys, quality Jacksonville Jaguar content. We take it seriously. So anytime we get these guys on, we make sure that we are legit, and that we present ourselves properly. This, what I'm about to show you, Jay, is fucking crazy. So apparently there's a guy by the name of Grant Cohen who is a credentialed media member for the San Francisco 49ers, who has been just bashing Javon Kinlaw for years, saying negative things about him. And it caused apparently a situation where Javon Kinlaw said something, kind of confronted him in passing about the shit he was saying. Basically, he didn't just let him walk back up and be like, hey, let's talk. Like, no, hey, fuck you. You're a bitch. So he then drops a video, Grant Cohen does, at the stadium after everybody's gone. And he's like, what is it that upset Javon? Is it the time when I said he was a wasted draft pick? Was it the time when I said they should have drafted this guy instead? Is it because I said he has 80-year-old knees? Is it because, and he's just like snapping, right? He's like, what negative thing that I said over the last, however many years upset him and made him confront me? And so apparently Javon agrees to come on Grant Cohen's podcast or his YouTube channel, whatever. He's got 48.7 thousand subscribers. Grant Cohen is known. And this is what happened. Let's just go to it.
People on here people don't got families, my nigga. Stop doing that shit, bro. What you get out of doing this? What satisfaction do you get out of this, fam?
Can I ask you a question?
Answer my question.
What satisfaction do I get out of analyzing the 49ers? A lot.
Man, you analyzing people like they not human, fam. Like, oh, this dude this dude that, this dude this dude that. Man, I understand that's your job, but like, bro, you got to go about this thing a different type of way, bro.
Hold on.
You got to go about this a different type of way, bro.
Hold on. Can I ask you a question?
What's up?
What did I say about you that you object to?
Man, all this shit you talking, all this back and forth, all this bickering, all this, I was in the training room today. Fam, the training room is nowhere near the field. Man, I looked at you, you looked at me, you pulled your shades up, came walking over a little bit, not walking to me, you walked up a little bit just so I could make sure that it was you. I walked over, I approached you, put my chest on you, on your side, you turned towards me, and that was the rest of the story, fam.
Hold on, though.
Stop making it seem like I came about you at a cowardly way. I came at you man to man, brother. Put some respect on my name, bro. You don't know me. You don't know where I'm from, bro. Put some respect on my name, brother. I'm a man just like you. My nuts is bigger than yours, brother.
I asked you what I said about you.
My balls is bigger than yours, brother. Put some respect on my name.
All right, Javon.
Put some respect on my name, brother. Stop talking about me like I'm an animal or something, brother.
What did I say about you?
Don't worry. Don't worry about none of that. Don't worry about none of that. You already know.
Javon, if you're gonna come on my channel
and try to bring me
tell
hardcore facts, bro.
Javon, you're gonna come on my channel and tell me what to say and what not to say. You should have some proof. What I say about
bro. Nobody fucks with that. Nobody fucks with you. You don't even understand that. Nobody fucks with you, brother. You need to go find a new job. Nobody fucks with you.
What does that mean?
What you mean? What it mean? Nobody fucks with you.
Are you sure?
Nobody fucks with you, fam. And the only reason I'm getting on here stooping to your level this low is because I feel like it got to be done. Somebody got to do it, and it's going to be me. Somebody got to press you, fam. You like to come on here and try to bully people on the internet. But when I press up on you in fucking person, you fucking shaking like a cow with voice lighter than my fucking baby, fam. What's up
You
with
think I'm
that?
scared of you, Javon?
What's up with that, fam?
You think I'm scared of you, Javon?
Fam, I don't give a fuck if you are or not. All I know is when I walked up on you, your fucking body temperature was fucking cold as ice. Straight
Check
bitch.
my body temperature.
Straight bitch. Your fucking balls shriveled up. Little dick nigga.
Hey, Javon,
do you think playing with me, bro?
Javon, do you think you're representing the 49ers well right now?
With me on this internet, bro.
Javon, do you think the 49ers are proud of what you're saying right now?
Stop playing with me like you know me, bro.
I don't even know what I don't even know why you're mad, Javon.
I'm not one of your
still
friends,
haven't
bro.
explained why you're mad.
Know me. You don't know me, bro.
I don't.
Stop playing with me on this fucking internet, bro.
I don't.
Stop
You're
playing
making
with
a
me
big
like that,
mistake,
bro.
Javon.
Stop playing with me, bro. Stop
All right, man.
playing with my name, bro.
Is there anything
I
else
got
you want to
kids
say?
raise. I got kids to raise, bro.
All right,
Stop
man.
playing with my fucking name on the
respect
internet,
it.
bro.
Hey, Javon, let me tell you something.
Bro, fuck all that, man. Stop playing with my name, bro. Like you're not gonna
Javon.
see me every single day, bro.
I'm there. I'm gonna be
Stop
there every day.
playing with me, bro.
I'm gonna be there every day,
Stop
Javon.
playing with me, bro.
And I want you to
mean
succeed,
that,
man.
bro.
I want you to prove me wrong. And if you
Bro,
play
I'm gonna
wrong, you're the
prove
first
you
person
wrong
to say it.
for sure, bro. I'm gonna prove you. That's on God Himself, boy. I was
All
meant
right.
to be here, bro.
I
You don't
appreciate it. I
understand
hope
that?
you do, Javon.
I
I hope
was
you do.
ordained to be here. I was born for this shit.
I'm rooting
You
for
don't
you.
understand that, bro?
I'm rooting for you. You don't understand. I'm
You
not
don't
rooting
understand
against you.
that, bro?
Javon,
I don't even
I'm not
supposed to
rooting
make it
against
this
you.
far in life, boy. I've been supposed to be dead a long time ago. Everything happened for a reason, bro. I'm gonna show you, bro.
I respect it.
Until, bro.
I respect
If
it.
I have a shitty season this year, I promise you, you can rail me all you want. Until then, bro, leave my name alone, bro. I'm tired of that shit. I got kids, bro. I got kids.
I respect it.
I got kids, bro.
Javon, I respect it.
Fuck that,
respect
man.
where
I
you're
got
coming from.
kids, bro.
At
Don't
the
fucking
same
play
time,
with me, bro.
Javon,
Stop playing with me.
Javon, I gotta
Stop
call like I
playing
see
with
it.
me, bro.
I gotta
Stop
call like I
playing
see
with
it,
me.
man.
Bro,
I gotta
stop
call like I
playing
see
with
it.
me, bro. I'm not playing like that.
Okay.
I don't fucking play like that, bro.
Okay.
You don't
I hear you,
fucking
man.
know me.
I hear you, man.
You don't
I hear
fucking
you.
know me, bro.
I hear you.
You don't fucking know me like that, bro.
Javon,
Nobody,
think
none of
it's- I
y'all
think it's over,
motherfuckers
man.
know me like that, bro.
I hear
Stop
you, man.
playing with me.
Okay.
I'm not the one.
I hear you,
I'm
man.
fucking not the one, bro.
Okay.
My whole family knows what
Is
you
there
look like
anything
just
else you
because of
wanna
all
say?
the shit
'Cause
you've been
look, I gotta
talking, bro.
I gotta
My
keep
whole
talking
family
about
know what you
you
look like,
and
bro.
the
I'm
team,
not
and
the
I gotta
one.
keep analyzing you.
Bro, I'm not
Sorry.
the fucking one, bro.
right,
Keep my
Javon.
name out your mouth, and I'm not
Can't do
saying
that.
nothing else after that, bro.
I
I
can't do that.
promise you.
I'm sorry.
I promise you, bro.
I gotta
I'm not
keep
the one.
analyzing you. You were a first
I'm
round
not
pick
the
of the
fucking one,
49ers.
bro. I don't care
I gotta
about none of that
analyze
shit
you.
you're talking about, bro. Shut the fuck up. I'm not the
Okay.
one.
Thank you very much, Javon.
I'm not the one, bro.
Hey, but don't want to slap off.
That's what I'm telling you, bro.
He said, "What does that? What does that mean? That's part of the problem because you don't even know what that means when he says nobody fucks with you. That means the team don't fuck with you. They don't want to. You never. You obviously just talk a lot of shit.
Numerous players, George Kittle. I mean, numerous players have come out in support of Javon Kinlaw in this situation and said, basically, this guy is like somebody who, you know, from my listening to Pat McAfee earlier, was he got his credentials because of his dad. His dad was big in the game, the broadcasting game, whatever, the media game, and that's how he got it. So
He heard it say. He said, my whole family knows what you look like.
Yeah.
My whole family knows what you look like, bro. Like, stop fucking playing with me.
It's pretty wild. It's pretty fucking wild.
I love black people, man. Bro, we are not here to make white people comfortable in this world. That is one thing that I will stand firm on, bro. I love everybody, but as a black person in this world, I am not here to make white people comfortable, bro. I'm going to exist as myself everywhere I want to be, and if I got a problem with some shit and how I feel like he said, bro, we not animals. Like, bro, people just and you gotta sometimes you just gotta get people. You gotta set people straight, bro. He said, I walked up on you, you was shaking like a little bitch. Said it's cold, your nuts shriveled up, little dick ass nigga. Like he was going crazy. I love it though, bro.
Now that Robert's right. He also said he would retire. He'd be able to retire if, and Robert, the way that I interpreted what he said was because he will sue Javon Kinlaw.
Yeah.
He will sue him.
Yeah.
And thus be able to retire with millions if he touches him. Which is some more, it's just straight up bitch shit. I mean, just a whole fucking vagina.
Yeah.
So it's terrible. And you're right. No, you're 100% right with what you said. And I know some people are going to hear that and they're going to be like, what the fuck? What does that even mean? And it means that everybody is different.
Yeah.
And especially, and there is something to stereotypes to an extent. Stereotypes are you typically over-exaggerated, but there is something to the stereotype in itself. So there is behaviors that are tied to certain races or certain nationalities, certain classes. We can go beyond that and go into poor, middle class, rich. There are types of behaviors that's associated with each group. And if you just because you don't agree with it or because you can't relate to it doesn't mean it's not okay. I have no problem with what Javon Kinlaw did. Talk that shit. Confront, had that conversation, talk that shit. You know, it's like I just went through a similar situation. I felt threatened. I didn't threaten you. I'm angry, so I'm talking angry. I'm upset right now, so I'm raising my voice. My tone of voice has changed. We are having a conversation. Cuss words are coming out of my mouth. That does not mean I'm going to hurt you. That doesn't mean I'm going to put hands on you. I talk the same way about football. It sounds the same exact way. Like, it is something I am passionate about. I am a slightly aggressive, whatever the case may be. That does not mean that I'm putting hands on you. That doesn't mean I threaten to put hands on you. I am not here to make you comfortable. It is what it is. And I'm glad Javon Kinlaw was himself completely. I'm glad the 49ers are not coming out and putting out anything negative about him. I'm glad the team has his back and they're coming out and they just saying, yeah, hey, man, fuck, bro.
Yeah, for real.
Straight like that. But, hey, man, we are over by 10. I got some food I got to get in, maybe some Fortnite. I don't know. But it's about that time, man. Shout out to Shabari Davis, Jacksonville Jaguars cornerback, for coming on, man. Shout out to all of you for staying here with us, because y'all already know when you with us, it's like
you are now in the mix with the man and Teal.
I totally forgot to press that button earlier, man. I'm glad that you know we from. Yeah. Okay. I love it. I am your host, the Hot Take Hooligan Agent K. That's the Cannabis Analyst Agent J, and we are out of here.
Yeah.
Yeah. You know it.
Yeah. Watch how these pieces get moving like Hasbro. Ain't no